By the end of this stream, I will not have a voice. So in an hour, I'm going to have signs like Wile E. Coyote. It's just going to say yikes. That's all it's going to say. Ron, thank you for joining. How's it going?
Pretty good. Trying to stay out of trouble.
Hey, you're in the wrong place. We are trouble, but that's okay. No, I'm kidding. Hold on. Let me take a deep breath.
Am I supposed to get my tiara?
We're doing it. Tiara, please.
Because we haven't done tiara in almost 2 weeks.
Okay, it's because we just jump into the live streams now.
It is. All right, sir.
Oh, boys. How's it going, Twin McTwin from the Twin Planets, playing first base for the Minnesota Twins, former star of the show, Twin Peaks.
By the way, I'm on episode 3 now, and I'm getting into it. It took a while.
I'm biased because I watched that show as a kid, and I went back as an adult, and I'm like, okay, I get it now.
Did you watch my Stephanie video today?
Yeah. YouTube told me that my name was mentioned.
Yeah, because I mentioned all my friends.
Seriously?
That I stream with and hang out with that I love and appreciate.
Hello to everybody, because I love and appreciate you too, Twinny McTwin. And I appreciate everybody who's here. Hello, Tasha. Hello, Rita. Hello, Chrissy. Great to see you.
Welcome in.
Yay.
And Prepped for Eternity is?
Voice, what voice? Oh, Jennifer. Hello, Jennifer. Hello. I stay up at night and practice. Yay. Melina.
There you go. Melina.
Great to see you, Jennifer. Hello, Alibaba.
Hi, Papa Ollie.
I'm going to go find my Batman mask, but I am definitely Batman this evening. Hey, Dre, how's it going? Great to see you.
Hello.
True Blue Quilts, hello.
Hi, Andy.
Hello.
She's your neighbor. You have to get to know her. When we go to Road to California, you'll see her.
I'm going to show up with banners. I'm going to come on my skates with 2 flags.
Oh.
Yay, Katie. Hello.
Welcome in. I haven't seen you in a while, girlfriend. Hey.
Great to see you. For all concerned, I am drinking tea. And yes, I'm drinking. I'm not scared of house brand. I have black tea and green tea.
I have a question. I was always told not to leave my bags in it because it could be like toxic after a while. That's what my grandma told me. Is that like an old grandma tale?
Yeah.
Okay. Just thought
honestly, I can't even say out loud the things that my mom used to tell me, so I'm not judging anyone. Okay. My mom would tell me stuff that I'm still scared of certain things that aren't even real.
Ollie, I started drafting the walking pattern skirt, so I will let you know how that goes as I go. Great. I'm hoping to at least cut something out by this weekend.
We definitely do. I'm already tasting all the restaurants. I went and scouted last year for everybody, and we went and ate at every restaurant that was near there.
No, we need to go back to that one, that octagon-looking one, the last one we went to.
You like a mom and pop place.
I do. I'm a mom and pop girl.
That was a down home Denny's.
Yeah. Was that okay?
Oh, they were great. I prefer those places, and their biscuits and gravy you get more. Mm-hmm. Hey, Mona. Hello.
Hey, Mona.
Yay, Terry. Hello. Great hand. Hello, everybody.
Mucho love.
Just got home from South Dakota. Rained the whole time, 7 very long hours. Yay, Gene Mosley. Hello. Great to see you. Welcome.
Gene.
Yay. I lost my voice, but it doesn't stop me from talking. Never leave the tea bags in. They go toxic. Really?
Okay, so it was a grandma warning.
Okay, I'm going to take them out. I'm already sick. Hey, Cynthia. Yay. I totally love the announcement from the We Don't Care Club.
Yes.
Yeah,
Isn't it amazing? Oh, I had so much fun making that video. And see, it was a while ago. Can I talk about it for a second?
Please, my voice is so gone. It's like literally on Jupiter.
So back in the day, like William did a short or like a little video where he's talking to himself and like he's at a table and there's two Williams. And I go, how in the world did you do that? Because I know you use iMovie, right?
Yes.
We talked about that. And he goes, there's an icon there that you can tape and then you kind of like slide over this picture. And I was like, oh, no way. So I did it yesterday. And I was like, man, the light's not right, but I'm okay with that. But anyway, Stephanie had a fun time with Captain Four Patches because she actually had like a 4-patch on her shirt. You just couldn't see it over my hair because my hair was like a lion's mane yesterday. So, but
Are you feeling poorly or it's both? Both. I got a chest cold, but because I have asthma, everything turns into pre-pneumonia.
yeah.
But I hoard amoxicillin, penicillin, and prednisone. So I took a couple antibiotics and a prednisone, and we'll see what happens.
You did not take prednisone.
I had to. I couldn't breathe. And look at me now.
You're not sleeping tonight.
I didn't sleep last night.
Oh.
That stuff is so... It's almost to the point where the cure is worse than the symptoms. I used to leave them in until I learned that. You know what's really funny? Right now, I am years old, knowing I've never heard that. And I've been to jolly old England. And I used to hang out with someone who was really bougie, and she taught me how to drink tea.
The tea thing, yeah. Yeah.
That officer, you totally rock that attitude with that mean officer.
That's right.
Captain Four Patches.
I can rock it's like I get into teacher mode and I was like, you can't get me out of it. So I have fun with it. I brought my black glasses just in case Stefan wanted to show up tonight.
Stefan's sick. I might go get my bathrobe.
Hey, Stefan needs to make a guest appearance with Stephanie soon.
Actually, you know what? He will. I need to figure out Stefan's outfit. I don't know if I want him to be nerdy or suave. I haven't decided.
We can do both.
Please be careful. I know oftentimes I get walking pneumonia. I do all the time. I've been on prednisone for 4 days. Mona and I are eating everything. I'm in the kitchen like rump, rump, like Homer Simpson, just devouring stuff.
Maybe
Ron, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Have you ever taken prednisone? It's a long steroid.
No, you can tell by looking at me, I ain't gonna take no steroids.
He's a man.
I don't need that.
Have you ever? But when you take it, you are just unexplainably hungry. Oh, hey!
I thought that was something else.
I am so blind. I didn't hear the boop.
You're fine.
Hey, Alex, how's it going?
It's been a little bit of a rough day, but I think I'm okay.
Okay.
I hear you. I'm
I'm
Here I am.
I'm having some issues with pain, like really, really bad pain. Like I was in tears. And I think we've decided we're gonna call my doctor tomorrow because I think when we added the fentanyl patches and we came down on the oxys, I think we came off too many too fast, and now my body is catching up to it, and I need to go back up on some oxys. It's a hard line to figure out.
It creates microbial growth that can make you sick. I'm full of plastic. I think at this point we all are.
Jess, I have something to show you. I figured you would appreciate this. I have a new cup of the day.
Oh,
Yes. Oh, I love owls.
I
I
love
got
it.
it at
You know, and
Family
I love
Dollar.
owls.
At
I
Family
got it
Dollar.
at Family Dollar for $3.
Wow.
I clean my whole house when I take prednisone. I'm in my hallway doing push-ups as well on prednisone. This stuff's
I
never.
just get fat on prednisone.
That's when I'm like cooking at 11 o'clock at night, and my son's like, "Heck yeah!" He's making pancakes and bacon. Like, heck yeah! Hello, test, test, test. Hello, I've lost my voice.
Hi, Denise. How are you doing
How is
tonight?
this a part of the Anto? Oh, the auto rejection meds. Thank God it's not at the post-op dosage anymore. I'm like, and that's another thing. Like, I live sick, and so when I get sick, I just move on. Because if I don't have to go to the doctor, I'm not gonna go.
Yeah.
You're hungry and awake for 24 hours.
Allie, I wish I could do that, but at this point, I don't see it happening.
How? Oh,
But
Cynthia, you need to ask
I,
the question. Everyone needs to know Cynthia's answer.
I
You
know.
know what I'm alluding to.
if you are one of those that can do that, by all means do it, because this is nothing to deal with. And I know I should be documenting this all my lives and videos, but I'm one of those weird people, even though I want to bring more awareness and I want to show my struggles. When I'm like this, I can't even hurt. I'm not, I wish I could be more like quilting. Is it Quilting with Tiffany or Tiffany's Quilting?
Yeah,
I can't ever remember. When she's in a lot of pain, she stands and moves and sews through everything. I can't physically concentrate enough because I'm in so much pain to sew. I would wind up hurting myself.
But she has a pain tolerance too. She can only go so far. It's not like so both of your pain levels could be at like at a different level.
And that's the thing with MS is it affects every single body. There's no two people, even if you were twins, identical twins, and you both had MS, it would not affect the both of you the same way.
Yay, Joydy! I didn't see you. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry.
Hi, Joydy.
Yay!
There's my North Carolina girl. Hi.
North Carolina. Hold on, let me get something to twirl around. Hold on. North Carolina, take your shirt off, twist it around like a helicopter.
I ain't doing that, but yeah. I wonder if that's our song again this year. Rise up.
I'm telling you, the Kings, ours is Tears for Fears. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom.
I don't give medical advice. My advice is the first thing I say is I am not a doctor. And anything that you hear from me is not medical advice. It is simply what I do to control what I need to control. And my advice to everybody is if you hear something in one of my chats about MS and you think you or someone you love or someone you know might have it, then my advice is go to your doctor and keep fighting until you get answers, because that's what I had to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, everybody. Hello, hello. Great to see everybody. I miss Terry, Joydy, everybody. Katie, great to see everybody.
And so on.
Yeah, it's great to see everybody.
I watched.
I figured everyone shows up when I'm in full Batman mode. And for the record, my cub says, I hate my job just enough to consistently bitch about it, but not do enough to actually look for another one.
Yeah.
My question is, how many damn tea bags do you got in that cup?
He's taking him out.
Because that's a lot of tea bags, dude.
And then I'm like, gee, I wonder why I won't be able to sleep tonight.
That's like enough to make a gallon of tea.
And I found decaf black tea, and I was like, oh, we don't do that. How'd that even find its way in my house?
No, we don't do decaf.
I
think it's back when I introduced tea to my son. I gave him
decaf. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, we'd go to Starbucks a lot. He's like, I love coffee. It was everything he drank as a kid was decaf.
Well, and with my pain right now, it didn't help that I literally stayed up all night last night. I didn't go to bed until 11 o'clock this afternoon because my husband wound up getting sick. and he doesn't get sick. So he was running a fever, and it's just my job as his wife to take care of him. So I was up all night checking him to make sure he didn't have fevers. And when his fever kicked in, I woke his ass up and made him take some medicine.
You have a Panthers hat?
No, but I'll add it. I am the fairy godmother of luck to the Panthers.
Apparently. Yeah.
I had to fight for
Gross.
2 years for an MRI. Are you taking off, William? Are you taking off from work? No. And because, like, it depends. If I had a chest cold last night, I don't feel as contagious, but everything turns into pneumonia with me. So that's
You need to be careful when you're in the sun, too.
You know, it's funny today because I looked in the mirror and I was drawn. So I went outside, I was watering. I took my glasses, my hat off. I was like, I need some sun, at least 5 minutes of some sun because I was pale.
You need to be careful when you're in the sun and you're on the meds that you're on.
Use loose leaf, real teetotalers. Do you know if anyone who's been to anywhere where they have a tea time, you are not ready for the entire city to shut down because everybody's going to take a break at that time, you know?
Yep.
In America, and another thing in the UK that I never got used to, which if you did that, at least in my world, you'd get fired. They day drink. They'll go to lunch and have a beer, and they're responsible enough to go back. In America, most people I know.
Oh, Cynthia.
Oh, Joy. This is Alex.
She knows me.
This is Ron. This is the elusive Ron. And this is Twinny McTwin from the Twin Planets.
Hey, Ron, I was looking at your room, and your room is almost shaped like mine. With what do they call them? The bump outs and stuff, I guess they're called.
Mm-hmm.
But I see you have a words are hard today, guys. Drawers?
Dresser? The drawers?
Yes. In your wall. Did you do that, or was it already there?
No, they were here when we bought the house. They were already here.
That is not the answer I need, Ron.
That is very 1910. I like that. That's like
Cynthia. I almost called you Cynthia.
I needed you to say no, Alex. I made it. Would you like me to tell you how I did it?
Alex, putting a dresser in a knee wall isn't that difficult.
I don't know
It
how
really
to do that
isn't.
part. I haven't
I've
done
done that with
dressers
both
yet.
of my girls' bedrooms
there's an
upstairs.
attic on the outside of that wall, so it'd be real easy. Just cut a hole and stick a dresser in there if you wanted to. Actually, those drawers are crap, so I'll probably end up having to rebuild them or whatever, but I don't use them for anything anyway, so.
Cynthia, I'm going to get on a bus.
You could put fabric scraps in those.
I'm going to get in my car and start driving to your house. I'll be there in the morning with a plunger. And I will have bought a plunger by the time I get to Oklahoma.
It's hard to say, don't forget the plunger.
Thank you so much for stopping by, Mona. Thank you so much. I love it when I lose my voice. I love it when my voice gets like this.
I got sick one year and I was working at Subway.
Why?
And I got laryngitis and I was taking a sandwich order, and in the middle of my sandwich order, my voice completely went. I had no voice. I mean, I was talking, and the next minute there was nothing coming out. So they went and got me a little chalkboard.
Yep.
So I could talk to people with the chalkboard. All the customers were coming in, and I'd be like, here's your choices. What do you want?
I need, like I said earlier, I need signs like Wile E. Coyote.
Mm-hmm.
But really quickly, there's an issue that needs to be addressed because somebody's wearing an amazing piece of clothing that they made.
It is so sparkly. I love sparkles.
I feel like there isn't an elephant in the room. There is a pack of elephants in the room.
Look at that picture.
We need to talk. We need to talk about your middle finger dress.
I put it upside down. I cut it wrong.
No, I love
what?
It. I love it. Can we see it?
Wait, let me see. I meant what? What did I miss? I love it.
I got it wrong.
You're giving us the bird.
Hey, I love it.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yep. And it's the same on the back. Exactly on the front. It says on the back.
You even mirror imaged it.
That looks like a Minecraft middle finger. My son tortured me with Minecraft.
I will not be wearing this to school.
That,
Won't be
I
wearing
don't see why not. Just tell them you were building a block.
when I had mono, I had.
All right, I'm going to take it off now. Now that
It's not what they think it is.
I love your dress. Hey, Brenda.
I
hello.
like it.
I
Thank you.
love your dress.
You want me to mail it to you? You can try it on.
No, I'm gonna cut it out on both sides too. I'm gonna make a cape. I'm gonna make a cape with both of the things going
I'll
like
send
this.
it to you because I ain't going to wear it.
Walter
I'm
Mercado.
Your cape could have the little art pieces. It could be what you could have the squares on each side.
Oh, I like that. I'm gonna bring the cape back. I'm bringing the cape back.
I have matching fabric for it too. So, like, I think 2 yards.
Cynthia, you really gotta work that plunger. Where's my shake weight? Where's my shake
in a
weight?
long time.
Shake weights. I mean, it caused such drama because shake weights are so indecent. Even doing the action is indecent.
Oh,
But I got
my God.
I got ripped in places I didn't even know existed. Oh, great to see you, Brenda. Great to see you. And yes, I am losing my voice. I got a really hardcore chest cold last night. I could not breathe. Well, it happened more during the day, and I got progressively worse at night. Put a patch over it. I know a guy.
I'd make a
I know a
little
Californian
Minecraft
too,
monster.
and an Oklahoman that can do it for me.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Ron. How you doing?
Here, put a kitty cat
Ron,
on
you
it.
have my address. I don't do cats.
Why not?
I can't say it online.
Allergic to cats?
I'm allergic to cats.
So you
No, I can't. Oh, I can't.
If it was dog, maybe, probably.
No.
Email me, because now I gotta know.
okay? What about this cat? Trippy cat?
No.
Ah!
No.
Okay. All right.
my God.
Last but not least, what about this one? Rah!
You're so horrible.
Rah!
Hey, don't make me go get that clown mask.
That's a cat.
Okay, maybe the dosage on the prednisone is a little high for him. Just saying. Yes.
I know, Ollie. Ollie, I cut it upside down.
Hey, Susan. Hello.
Okay, so when I send it to you, you can put those cats on it.
I'm gonna keep the fingers. I'm gonna cut both sides and make it into a cape. I have a vision.
All right. Do you want the matching fabric for it too?
If you're feeling froggy, I'm on my lily pad.
I mean, I'm not going to use it. It's just like a light orange. You like orange?
I do. I don't know why.
Mm.
Great to see you, Susan. Hello. I'm feeling a bit under the weather, but you gotta carry on. It's like too much. I'm logged in the P trap.
She said the P trap was clear.
Just needs a panther, absolutely. Then it sounds like there's just something that's being stubborn.
She said she thinks it's in the pipes because she took everything apart and all the water and stuff was clear.
It's got to be deep in the pipe.
Got to be deep.
She might have to get
In the mood.
a
I am in the
with a
mood.
snake or something.
Sorry.
I had to get my brakes repaired today. Boy, was that expensive. Do you know what I was not prepared for? I started being lazy and going to I'm so sorry, to Jiffy Lube and getting oil changes.
Yeah.
In my neighborhood, oil changes are $180.
What the hell?
Stop. No.
And that
Keep your ass outside and do it yourself for that price.
no joke. So every time I've ever gone to Vegas after, I do my own oil change. But it's like if I'm feeling really lazy, I'll go there, but it's so expensive. And for $180, you should do a dance. sing a song.
I look at it
come out
this way.
Do a TikTok
When
dance.
my cars get fixed, I'll never have to do the oil because I've got a good enough son-in-law that can do one. I've got a father-in-law. He shouldn't be doing it, but he could do it. I've got a brother-in-law that can do it, and my husband.
Ron, how much are oil changes in Oklahoma? May I ask?
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think they're about 50 or 60 bucks, something like that.
yeah.
So,
because mine are, it's like $70 for that, and then my tire rotation.
I think here in South Dakota, it really depends on where you go.
Yeah.
I think they're probably, I don't know, 60, 80 bucks, depending on what you have, probably, and what oil you use.
Yeah.
Stubborn ham. Whole of ham. You should have tried making.
It wasn't a whole ham.
William, are you using synthetic oil, like the higher end oil?
Not to my knowledge. I'm not like I'm not that guy. I'm not super bougie when it comes to like. I had one show car. I will never again own a show car in my life unless no. I will never again own a show car like that. If I can't drive it and crash, or if someone scratches it and I'm not mad, like
yeah.
I think you know what it is. We just pay high prices here. They know we're saps. We like I go back to Popeyes a long time ago. I was on Twitter and I saw this thing that said California's Popeyes has lost its mind. Like an 8 piece is $38.
Yeah.
At my house, it's $42.
Sounds like I just paid for Bojangles tonight.
Dude, I could go to the store and for $42, I can make you chicken, mashed potatoes, coleslaw, every side you could possibly think of, from scratch.
Yeah. I got a notification on email, I guess, and my wife spent some money on DoorDash, and I'm like, $52 on DoorDash? What did you buy? Oh, I just got some nachos, and then I give them a tip. I'm like, oh my God. We could have went to freaking had steak dinner somewhere for almost that much. Jeez.
See, Susan pays as much as I do. That's a lot for because that's California prices right there. That is some. Alex's mic is in and out.
It was probably because I had turned away and I wasn't talking very loud when I said what I said.
Yeah, it's even when you're
starts.
Sorry.
Because it'll get real loud and then it'll clear up, and I don't know what it does.
Yeah, it's kind of.
You know what, Cynthia? I do this.
It's okay.
I make giant meals, and then I made a Viking amount of taco meat. Me and my mom had tacos and nachos, and then my son, who always cleans up the leftovers, was like, I don't like your taco meat. So it sat in my fridge and became a science experiment. So I dumped it down the disposal.
So, William, do you eat a lot of Tex-Mex or whatever they call it out there, Mexican food out in California?
Yes.
We went to a place that's authentic, and I ordered chili rellenos. And normally it's like it's the chili pepper with cheese melted in it with the coating. It came out and it had meat, ground beef and potatoes and carrots, and I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, it was completely different than what I mean, this guy was authentic Mexican, and I guess he thought that was, and then he said, hey, do you like broccoli? And I'm like, oh yeah. He's like, okay, I'm going to try something. He dipped broccoli, a whole stalk of broccoli, in the same stuff that he put the coating of the chili relleno stuff, and put meat and stuff in it and fried it up. And I was like, okay. My wife was like, oh, that's good. I'm like,
that sounds
what I wanted, but
that sounds extremely Brazilian.
Yeah.
Brazilian puts meat and vegetables inside of their. Oh, I didn't know that.
You look up. One night I went off for an hour about Brazilian pizza. First of all, it's like a cake. It's this thick. It has peas, ground beef, because on top is the pizza, but inside is a meal. And that very much sounds Brazilian. Like where I'm from, you'd get thrown in jail. You put carrots on Mexican food, straight to jail. Straight to jail.
Yeah. I never had that before. I worked with a Hispanic guy, and I was like, oh, dude, he brought burritos every day. And I was like, holy crap, look at that. And then I said, what do you got in that thing? He said, oh, it was just leftovers from last night. We had a roast, and they had roast carrots, potatoes. And I'm like, that's not a burrito. And he said, the stuff that you United States people think the burritos are made out of, he said, Mexicans, they just put whatever's in there, whatever's left over from the day before in there.
That is true. That is true. They make, like, when you go to Mexico, you really only get tacos and burritos if you go to like touristy areas, because everything else is real meals, like full on meals. We aren't allowed to work on cars in the parking areas in my apartment complex. Funny story. I live in a neighborhood, no homeowners association or anything. My city passed a law where you're not allowed to work on a car in front of your house. No one's ever gone to jail for it. And you're not allowed to have an RV in front of your house in my town. Every other person I know owns a toy hauler or an RV. Every other person.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. No, I don't know.
I'm going to have to try that out, Denise. I still go to the Ford dealer because they kiss my butt. When I pull up my Flex, they're like, we'll buy it from you.
They just need to do it for free. They want to kiss your butt so bad.
When I get like work done at Ford, they do a full haul. They they even buffed out a nick in my car.
Oh, that's great.
They say for free, but I'm spending money getting other things fixed anyways. Yeah. It's crazy. I have never used DoorDash or any of that, so I don't know the fees or anything like that. But I'm spoiled. I live within 3 minutes of 15 different fast food places going in either direction. So if you see me drive with my socks off, that was a hasty decision. I literally just walked out the house with my keys, like, I'm hungry. I don't feel like cooking.
You don't have to get out of the car. You just go through the drive-thru.
I love that. I love that. Even though I have to say Burger King is the closest, and I can't believe I'm saying these words out loud, Burger King is the most expensive in my neighborhood, next to Carl's Jr. But Carl's Jr. is always, which is Hardee's, that's always been expensive. But like $17 for a Whopper?
Yeah.
That turns me into Eddie Murphy's mom. I'm just gonna go home, get 2 pieces of white bread and just cook it on my stove. Like, oh no. Yeah. Oh no.
We've got a Carl's Jr.'s in town, but it used to be Hardee's, but they changed it to Carl's Jr.'s like 20 years ago probably. But I never see any cars there. And I'm like, how? And do they stay in business? Like, nobody's eating there.
It's a mega corp. The one on the hill, no one goes there. Whenever I go, it's fresh food. But because it's a mega corp and not too many people are franchised, they're all owned by the central company. So they'll keep them open forever.
Yeah, maybe I need to go get a part-time job there and just stand there and say, give me some money. I don't know how to cook nothing, but y'all aren't busy anyway. So give me $10 an hour. I'll stand here.
I mean, I've never done DoorDash, but I've done Uber. Like, I've had people drive me around.
Yeah.
So
I've never Ubered before.
Yeah. The first time I Ubered was when I went to Road to California last year. And I was nervous as all can be. But that first guy that drove me around, he was amazing. He was so sweet. He was so nice to me. The one that picked me up in the morning, I was just like, I felt like I was in NASCAR. I was like, if I survive this.
We went to Florida and did that. There was a Uber picked us up, and it was in Miami. And I think the guy was from Colombia or something, because he barely spoke English, and he was a NASCAR driver, I guess, because he was just in and out of traffic. And I was like, holy crap, are we going to make it?
Have you ever been to Mexico?
We walked across.
Have you ever driven in Mexico?
No.
The year the Raiders went to the Super Bowl, I went with every single person in the car could fluently speak Spanish. I went with a crowd of my friends. I'm not kidding you. My friend, this guy, Lawrence, he is 6'5", pulls over, and he's like, all right, I'm not driving in Mexico. And we're literally sitting there playing paper, rock, scissors, and I lost. They have. You know what it is? People say they don't have a speed limit in Mexico. They do. It's that no one honors it. They honor the reds and the greens. That's about it. But man, you have to be on your P's and Q's to drive in different countries.
Yeah.
Lynx and wolves and bobcats too. That's scary, Ollie.
Oh my.
Do you have Instacart? People go to any store. You know, I knew someone that did that. I never heard of it until someone I knew started doing that.
Did you fix it, Alex? You think?
I don't know if she can hear you.
No. When her mic was going in and out, I was like, oh no, this is why I don't connect my mic, because I kick my stuff underneath and then you hear it. Because you've told me about that. When I kick underneath my desk.
You do, but I used to do the same thing until Shalom called me out a year ago. I didn't even realize, but I would constantly hit my mic. And then all you hear is boom, boom, boom while I'm talking. And I don't hear it in here, so ignorance is bliss, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
When I went to my doctor, sorry, go ahead.
No, I like to move. I guess it's like, I'm not ADHD, but I gotta move.
I am ADHD and caffeine inspired. But today's different though, because I have no sleep. Yeah. And so I'm gonna put my head to the pillow and be like,
you made an amazing jacket behind you. We all know that's what you did when we were sleeping. Go ahead, put it on. Let's see it.
You're doing to me what I did to you, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That pension. No, that's okay. I'll put it on. You do it. Because mine isn't flipping the bird.
You know what? We all can't have artistic freedom like that.
I love your artistic freedom.
So when are you going to make a jacket or a dress out of that blanket you got behind you?
A blanket? Did you just call that a blanket?
Stop the cussing. No, this is going to get quilted because I'm going to snuggle in it and love on it because Tasha made it for me.
I thought it was a curtain. Is that a curtain?
No, it's a quilt top.
But that's a window behind you, though, isn't it?
There's 2 windows on either side.
Yeah, so it's a curtain now. So it's a curtain.
Ron, have I told you how much I care about you?
Those are definitely fighting words.
Uh-oh.
Look at you, got love.
Oh, boy. Hey.
Oh, I look like, are you going to take the red pill or are you going to take the blue pill?
Morpheus.
Turn.
No, this is my collar's huge. You know I like the 1970s collar.
I know that you like to put different fabrics, and I haven't noticed a new one in a while. I like it.
Well, it depends on what's readily available.
Thank you, Cynthia. She said, wash your mouth. That was wrong. Hold on. Stephanie didn't say that.
Yeah.
She said, wash your mouth.
That could be a new topic for your,
I get so much inspiration when we're all together. You have no idea how many shows I've come up with because I've been streaming with William, and then between Ron and the chat, it's great. It's great.
Why are you blaming it on me for? I didn't do nothing.
Because you're anti-quilt, and I love it. I love every moment of it.
Okay.
Fine words. Emperor Ming color. I love that, Ollie.
I just don't get the whole quilt thing. It's just a wall hanging. I watched one. I don't know if Tasha's still in here. She may be lurking. I say something about her and she'll say something. But she said, now, if you gives a quilt to somebody, then they've got to like it as much as you do. And I'm like,
no,
they really don't. And she's like, I don't want to give one of my quilts to somebody and then they let their dog sleep on it. And I'm like,
so
it's not yours anymore.
There are a lot of quilters that do that a lot.
A lot.
I don't care.
The quilt
I'm not
police.
one of them.
I've heard a lot of people.
I feel like as soon as you give that quilt to that person, you don't have a say-so in how they use it anymore.
Yep.
I'll tell you,
that's just how I am.
When my son was born, a lot of people made him quilts and blankets, and I was like, these are too nice. They are still wrapped in my linen closet. Like they are still, I have those vacuum bags. They are vacuum bagged in my linen closet because they were just nice. And here it is 16 years later, they're still sitting there.
And William has my quilt on my blue chair.
I do.
Yeah.
Well, it's covered by tweed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a tweed holder.
No, it's not. I walk around like Linus. I suck my thumb and I hold the.
Yeah, I know the definition of a quilt.
So, Ron, what
it's
kind of
2 layers with batting in the middle of it, and then you hang it on the wall after you're done. You don't use it. You don't get it dirty. You just hang it on the wall.
I'm gonna make you a quilt, Ron.
No, I don't need a quilt. My grandma used to make me quilts,
and I don't care if you hang it.
Like William, they're sitting in the closet because I don't want to get that dirty because my grandma made that.
So it can be an OSU quilt. I know you like OSU.
Well, yeah, but not OSU this year. Not this year.
Good to know.
They lost every game. They freaking.
So has USC. I'm so shocked they haven't won one game. I'm so sorry. UCLA has lost every game this year.
I'd hate to be Mike Gundy right now. They're after his head, boy. They're trying to get rid of him. It's like he's going to get out there. Well, I'd say, well, hell, let me get out there and play then. I used to be a quarterback. I can freaking win this game for y'all if you want me to.
When my son said he didn't need any more blankets, his girlfriend hit his arm and let him know I don't make blankets. I make quilts.
That's a good girl there.
Yeah.
I had a close encounter with one and I was very nervous. It was behind. Do you know we have lynx here too? And I'm not saying this is innuendo because we have them everywhere, but we have real cougars. Real cougars.
We have those here.
And every time there's a spotting, like my neighborhood and in the town, they'll be like, oh, there's a cougar here. There's always that one teenager that's like, sorry, my mom's loose. That joke is not funny 10 years later, kid. Someone does it on every post.
Mountain lion and stuff here.
So let's see the jacket.
Okay, let me get to the chat. I'm with my cold. I'm enjoying wearing this right now.
Yeah.
My sister took a quilt I made her, and when her husband died, and she put it in the cat tower for the cats to sleep on.
Mm-hmm.
I have quilts on my bed, Ron. You know, when my grandma had a house with a bunch of extra bedrooms, she put a quilt on every single bed. She would make a quilt the size of every single bed. Didn't we win the first game before Hans broke his ankle?
Yeah, we won the first game, but after that, OSU, she's talking about. They had a new quarterback, and he broke his ankle the first game, and they didn't make any scores after that. But they won the game. But they played Tulsa, and Tulsa hadn't beat them since 1958.
Oh,
and they beat us last week. They haven't. They've never won at home since 1907. And they never lost. They've never lost. OSU's never lost against Tulsa since like 1907, and they lost. So,
bless you.
Mike Gundy is.
Are they a new team this year with a bunch of freshmen?
I don't know. Probably.
I was going to ask you what year he was. Is he a sophomore?
The quarterback?
Quarterback, Haas.
I don't know. They got a new quarterback in, but I think the one that they had for the first game was new also. So I've never seen him before. And I'm like, oh, this he can do pretty good. And then he broke his damn foot, and so now he can't do nothing.
Look at that beautiful smile.
Oh, thank you.
Hello. So this is first of all, I have to come to my so-called life complaint department. YouTube, get your stuff together. I'm sick. I don't feel good. I went to hit the filter because I want people to see the color. Because standing back here, you really can't see the color.
I know, isn't it cool?
And their filters were turned off. Fabric. So YouTube, get your stuff together. Your filters were turned off. And Haas is good and young. So when I saw this material, I instantly knew what I was going to do with it. I fell in love with this, but I use the black denim because it's so clean. It looks so nice.
That's what I was going to ask you that on in the comments whether you're using the black denim or you had black fabric that you were using, because I went and rewatched a stream that I missed the other night.
Honestly, if I do go fabric shopping, which I said I'm not going to, I'm gonna go buy more black denim because I'm in love. Yeah. And I told you, like, in a weird way, in downtown Los Angeles, they wanted unreal prices. People denied me. It was an issue. I didn't know why black denim was so coveted. I went to my people. They were like $4 a yard, bro.
Can I suggest
William, I think you're going to need to teach me how to make those.
I will. Okay. I will.
I can put a big butterfly on the back.
What's that, twin?
Okay. See, so the black goes just right here to your shoulders.
Yeah.
What about bringing it forward a little bit more so it covers your whole shoulder?
So should I do that after with a yoke?
I don't know.
I do it while? Because I could do both. I've thought about that as well.
Because I think that would look amazing.
That's very Western. Having the triangle fronts. That's very Wrangler.
Have those big things that dip down. Yeah, yoke.
Since Skits is here, rah, hello. Hey, Skits was the first to notice this man's arm. It's very much like this. And yes, his arm is, he's Mr. Stretch.
Yeah. But I think that would be cool to have, like, just on your jackets, bringing like a design forward that, like a jacket like that, something that you can see it. Because some of your fabrics are darker or like floral and really not busy, but busy enough that they don't need that extra piece. But I think something like that would be amazing on that.
I'm feeling very Morpheus right now. Take the red
pill. Even if you brought it just to the shoulders.
Yeah.
Just so that you would have a little more forward, just so you have a little peek of the black in the front part.
Yeah.
I am taking all advice because I really like that. There was a shirt I made. I messed up the yoke so many times that I know how to perfectly make a yoke on the back of a shirt now because I messed up so many times. On the new project Runaway, someone made a jacket just like yours. Do you know when I see that, I'm like, good for you. I could have done that. I'm like at home, like I could have done that. Mm-hmm. We pokes, we encourage. We were encouraged about the season during the first game, and then blam. And that's me in all sports. Hey, Skids.
Maybe we should have our own little Project Runway, where we all make the same garment.
I like that.
That leather
and
jacket.
Like, I'll even participate too. I'll make it my size, petite.
I totally
compared to y'all's.
Susan,
I'll make the child size.
I went to the grocery store and my son and I just got filler. We got like a thing of chicken and a bunch of chips and everything. It was like $300 for drinks and we got barbecue sauce and stuff. Like, shopping is expensive.
This is why I don't bring anybody shopping with me.
What the heck is with that art?
It's $300.
Oh, my son, honestly, I need to stop going shopping with him.
When I go by myself, I spent $150 yesterday.
Yep.
I was like, look, and we have food.
I'll get you, Gadget. I love Dr. Claw. When I was a kid, I loved Dr. Claw. See, that's another reason why I need a hairless cat. Me and my hairless cat will be sitting on my desk.
I'll be Inspector Gadget.
You are. You don't give up. You have quirky sidekicks. You are Inspector Gadget.
No,
Oh, man.
Go Gadget.
This is all tea talk right now. The tea is talking right now. There is so much caffeine in that tea. It's not even funny.
Diego, what are you doing?
But YouTube's filters are gone, just like my voice. So I was kind of mad last night because after all that work, I just wanted the color to pop. That's all. I just wanted to see how bright this thing is.
It does. You did well with that.
And I did this with my last coat. So I'm falling in love with. I have real navy pea coats. and they're made to go like this, you know, for when you're on, you know, you're standing out with your binoculars out in the middle of the ocean. So I'm bringing.
That's what I want. I want a peacoat. But they're very hard to find in my size, where they're going to fit over my chest, but fit. I'm like a little kid, but the front, my body's like a little kid except for the front half of me.
Mm-hmm.
I totally get it. I have a friend. She's a year younger than me, and she is 5'1". She hates Las Vegas because they don't believe her, and she has a young faith, and so she's like, every time I'm like, hey, do you want to go? Like, I'm going to Vegas. She's like, I will never go to Las Vegas ever, because she looks like a kid. She looks like a child, and she's like, every casino, you know, it's awful.
They know me. That's the one good thing about being in a small town is literally everybody knows me. But if I go to like a bigger town or something, I always get carded. But I don't get mad at them because they're just doing their job. You know, there's no reason to get mad at them. I might be 51 years old, but you know, they're just doing their job. It doesn't hurt my feelings any.
I agree with you. Like, and the older I get, when someone cards me, I'm like, thank you. The one that gets me is whenever someone cards me and I'm like, so what's the verdict? And they're like, you're my mom's. Someone literally recently, when I bought a lighter, they're like, you're my mom's age. I'm like, give me my ID back. Give me that back.
You don't get to look at it anymore.
But it's okay. Well, like, I used to get offended. It was more in my 30s. I used to get offended because I didn't look like I was in my 30s. And so I'd always tell them, I'm probably older than you. And I always was. And so now I've learned to calm down. Have you ever been offended when someone's asked you for your ID?
Never.
No.
Maybe I'm just a tender snowflake.
You are not a
But you
tender.
got to remember,
I'm
also a military brat, so I had to show ID every time I went somewhere on base or anything to do with the military. So I'm kind of used to it.
All of my uncles served, but I have an uncle. My Uncle Richard, he served in Vietnam. That man still shops at the Air Force Base because you get unreal prices.
Wow.
Yes, you do.
Unreal prices. That man hasn't served. How long ago was 1972?
Yeah.
53 years ago.
I'm going to say it real fast, too, because I know exactly how.
Up until they shut down the Orlando Naval Training Center, she shopped on base. Once they shut it down and she couldn't go, you know, they left part of it open, but, you know, she would. After my dad passed away, she stopped shopping there.
I am so sorry. I didn't catch up with the chat. Sorry.
My stomach's growling. Do you guys hear it? Because if so, I'm going to go eat something.
Can't afford to go shopping after all of it. I don't know why it stopped. I don't know where. Thank you, Joydy. Thank you so much. I don't know where I missed all these comments. I am so sorry. Thank you so much. I'm still not used to Restream. I was daydreaming about when I was a teen and I had maxi length pea coat. I went and bought my own. And then I found a weird, it's not a pea coat. I love telling this story. I bought a coat at a thrift store. It's 100% wool. I couldn't believe I found it. It's mint condition. I took it home. I didn't notice that it said Gilmore Girls right here. It was like one of the things that you get if you worked on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And so I covered it. Whenever I wear that jacket, I put a patch on it. Everyone's like, where did you get that coat? And it's like, what's really expensive on the East Coast? Like, it's like one of those really expensive coats. Like, I can't remember.
Nordstrom or...
like, they spared no offense.
Yeah.
No, I'm flattered. They spared no expense.
Yeah.
And then I have an authentic, a replica of an authentic World War II era Navy coat, and every 6 months I put it on just to make sure it can go over my belly. So it still fits. It still fits. And that's the one thing that when I'm bigger than it, I probably won't give it to my son.
Yeah, that's something special.
Most of the bases are downsized to reserve status. I don't think we're prepared for anything now. Not on the West Coast. Have you type in, if you're ever bored, type in Pacific Fleet. If you want to feel safe on the West Coast, you'll see all those boop boop boop, all those dots in the ocean, and it's a big line. If you're bored, type in the size of the Pacific Fleet.
Do they have the same thing for the Atlantic Ocean?
I guarantee you they do. It's public information.
Oh.
But all politics aside, we're not we get along with all those other countries on the other side. So we have a huge fleet on the West Coast
at the moment.
Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again. I'm a sneezer. Oh, I feel it.
Your nose is tickled.
Lord and Taylor's is big here. I'm trying to figure out because when I got it home and everybody was like, dude, where did you get that coat? And why did you spend $300 on a coat?
I need to go grab something to eat. I'll be back in a moment. Sorry.
No
worries. You got to bring enough for everybody.
Oh, what would you like?
Domino.
Ooh, I don't have pizza. It has to be something that I have at my home.
Do you have any steakums?
What's that?
No, the second you said Army base, my uncle would get a bunch of boxed food.
You can look at that.
And he would go get steakums. I didn't know they existed, so I went to my cousin's house and I was like, this is actually really good. I like this.
Steakums are good.
I didn't know they existed until I started eating Edwards Air Force Base food.
Yeah.
That's got to be a drive, though, because we live a good, hour and a half, 2 hours from there. So imagine having milk in the car for 2 hours.
I think one of my favorite memories about my dad being on base, besides the time that they told my dad I didn't exist because they lost my adoption records. But I was in ROTC, and because my dad was an officer, my rank as soon as I joined ROTC was the same rank as my father.
Oh, wow.
So I outranked my teacher.
Hey, Andrea.
And so I would wear my uniform on base for different events and stuff. And my dad was there one time, and he was in full uniform. And we were walking across, and everybody would stop and salute me because they had to. I was in uniform.
Joydy, thank you so much for hanging out. It is great to see you. Thank you so much for hanging out. Just watch my Lions kick the Ravens' butt. It's on. I was watching it too. Oh, that's hilarious.
But there's nothing like having your own parents salute you.
My dad was really high up in the Navy, so he would have, even if I joined, he would have never saluted me. Oh, that's hilarious.
My dad got to watch, he got to come when I got my pins for ROTC. He always made it a point of anytime I got an award or a pin or anything, he was always there when they awarded it to me. So he actually got to pin my my stuff on.
Oh, that's awesome.
But that was back in the 80s and 90s.
I'm trying to think. My brother was an ROTC, and he walked in the Air Force being higher than a few people as far as rank goes. Yay, great to see everybody. Have a great night, Joydy. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Good night, Joydy.
Bye, Joydy.
It was, Denise is they got lucky. It was a good game. I was watching. You guys got me back into sports. I've been watching college football. But to be fair, on Saturday on my cable box, there are like 45 games. I'm so spoiled. I can watch everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got me really back into college football. Not luck. Defense was awesome tonight. 7 sacks.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's not good for my team. One of our team members just got shot. Well, I don't know when he was shot, but he's still in the hospital.
I think I saw
one of the new, because I follow FSU, and I guess one of their freshman players got shot, and he's in the hospital.
I think I saw a scroll like that. When I see anything that's like that, I'm just like, oh, I don't need this right now. I don't know why I'm digging this so much. You're welcome. Ha 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 ha. Hey Sheila, how's it going? Take the red pill. Oh, here we go. Oh, Sheila. Every time it gets stuck in my head. Every time.
Do you know that every time I see her on Discord or in another channel, I sing that song because you do it every single time that you see her?
It gets stuck in my... It's because I listen to that era of music, though. Let's be real. I'm back into sports now. I'm watching everybody. I was watching the Houston Astros. Had me thinking of Sheila. Well, and I'm really hoping that those 2 kids who ate 9 hot dogs and 9 beers and 9 innings are okay. I hope they're okay. Because that looks brutal.
Mm-hmm.
And they were eating like show dogs. Like these were like in this the young lady was this tall. And the guy on his 9th beer, he was like, all right, let's go. Let's go. Oh.
Wow.
They
that's
do
a
not
lot.
play at a Houston Astros game. No, I was watching football. I was watching football while on Discord earlier.
Oh, I figured you would. I wasn't gonna get in the way of your football.
I've been doing that with hockey. Now I'm curious of what the scores were, but I don't want to look it up because I know they're
The
going to.
Canes lost today.
Oh, the Ducks are beating the Mammoth, which, for the record, they should be called the Utah Yetis, but they're called the Utah Mammoths.
Yeah.
To be fair, they're I guess they find mammoths up there. I don't know.
I wonder if like it's a fossil that they find in Utah.
Did you watch EWF Tribute last night? What's EWF?
The tribute last night.
I could tell you what I was watching. Let's go to my
EWF.
I've been watching a lot of the Pork Pie Show, Desmond's Barbershop.
Earth, Wind, Fire.
Did anyone ever watch the show Flow? It's a spin-off of Alice.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of a failed show, but they'll show the entire season on YouTube. So I'm hooked on this show right now because it's something new and it's cheesy and campy, but I love it.
My mom liked that.
But I can see why Alice went for 90. I worked in the food industry for almost a decade, and I worked everywhere from like fast food to fancy steakhouses. So I love watching shows like that. Oh, Earth, Wind, and Fire! No, is that why everybody was doing that on Facebook? Oh, I gotta sneeze.
I guess. I don't know. I haven't been on Facebook the last few days. I'm actually getting rid of Facebook
very often.
I'm getting rid of it.
You'll live longer. I don't know why I've even started scrolling back through it. Got my blood pressure through the roof.
Because I love Tasha. I got on what did I get on again? Let me look at it. I got on TikTok because of Tasha. And then I met another friend that's in this group.
I have a question.
Unnamed male
Ron,
in the lower left-hand corner.
Ron, I have a question.
That loves quilts.
Is TikTok worth it?
To watch or to be on it?
Participate in.
Oh, I don't know. I don't really participate. I just chat in there. I did see a lady last night. She, I don't know what hole she was, but her handle was grandma, and she was making bags, quilted bags, and I'm like, I might be able to do that. You know, it's a bag, but I'm not doing no damn quilt and hanging on the wall. I mean, but she was doing the free motion stuff, and I'm like, well, that looks like it'd be pretty cool to, you know. She just I said, ask her, well, where did you get that pattern, or what? She said, I just make my own pattern. It's just like a 12 by 9 or something like that, and she made a front and a back, and then a piece in the middle, a 9-inch piece or something like that, and then put some handles on it. And I was like, well, shit, that don't sound too hard.
Yeah.
And she's selling them on Etsy for like $40. So I'm like,
easy. Mm-hmm.
Not
Should I hit money? I'm like,
put them on the wall.
Yeah.
And you can even embroider on them, Ron.
Do you remember?
Yeah, that's how I do it.
Very first time in Quiltember.
Quiltember, huh?
Do you
embroidery
remember?
on quilts you're talking about, or on the bags?
You can do it on anything.
Yeah.
My oldest
I just don't see why you want to cut up a whole bunch of pieces and sew it back together and say, oh, it's a quilt. No.
Just so you know, there's no
it's
damn
a hobo.
between...
It's a hobo bedspread. Is what it is.
Just so you know, Ron, there is no difference between you cutting fabric to make outfits or jackets or whatever it is you're making than it is for us to cut fabric into pieces and make something with it.
Yeah, but I like to use more than just straight stitch. I don't like just straight stitch.
Okay,
Andrea's coming with
I use more than straight stitch.
Andrea's speaking to me as an adult. TikTok is a cesspool like Twitter. Twitter was bad. Twitter's changed. It's bad now. Excuse me. I just talked with Facebook. It makes me sad and mad most of the time. That's what happens. I went back on there for hockey because hockey's starting, but it's brutal. I think if I had a long arm, I would just want to draw with thread all day.
I don't have a long arm. I use my embroidery machine.
I'll clean a spot. You can come use my machine.
Happy cousin
Red
birthday.
draw color all day long.
Happy cousin birthday. And now I have, do you remember? Very first time. Now I look like if I grew my hair out, I would look like I'm an Earth, Wind, and Fire. No, because I'm completely bald right here. I would have half a fro. I would look like a bald microphone.
Get him, Ollie. Get him.
You can't hand it. Oh, you can't hand a quilt on that sloped roof. Oh, the sloped roof.
Hang, not hand.
I don't have my glasses. Oh, it is hang, but he said hand.
But he said hand, but
very first time in September.
I got that song in my brain.
Fabric and batting, run some sewing stitches all over it, and that is quilting. Do you know one of the earliest uses for quilting fabric was formed of armor? I could totally see that. Do you know this is thick, and this is just two pieces of fabric together, and it's thick.
Quilting's not for everybody, but
TikTok is just people trying to sell you crap. So downtown Los Angeles.
Ron, I'll have to show you my weaved bag that I made with quilting fabric. You might like that.
Oh.
Yeah. I can't remember when I made that. It was sometime last fall.
That is so funny. Yep, I saw a musical on Broadway with all UWF music. That's interesting. Don't tell me with a good time, Jess. You know, I'm within driving range.
You are.
Remember, if it's large enough to cover your sofa, recliner, or the bed, some folks call it a quilt. My grandmother would knit covers. So there's to add even more controversy. Is it knitted? Is it a blanket? What is it?
Is it crocheted?
Is it an Afghan?
She
My
would
mom
knit
used to make
these
Afghans.
just these just long. They were big enough to cover a bed.
And
she would just sit there like this.
It was yarn.
Yeah.
So she made an Afghan.
Yeah,
And
my
then-
grandma used to crochet that stuff too.
She also made covers. I didn't notice until I took it down. She had these 1970 crocheted covers over her kitchen sink that she made.
Wow.
The whole thing. My grandpa made the frame, and she made it around the frame. I could just tell because she wove around the frame.
Jess, I might need your help. I need a easy, but not just like a meandering type thing,
Yeah.
but something easy that I can put on one of my quilts that I'm going to make as a wall hanging, even though I just said they don't go on the wall. But I want to do it as a hand quilt because I think I know how to hand quilt. I've known how to hand quilt since I was 8 because that's how my mom taught me to quilt. But I haven't done it in so long, and I think it would be really good therapy for my eye-hand coordination and, use for my hands.
I believe so. Yeah, we can definitely look up some different patterns and how to.
But I haven't been able to find any that I kind of like because you always see the.
Send me a picture of the quilt.
Swirly swirls.
So that because when you have a chance.
Oh
yeah.
Man.
No, my husband just got home. I'm gonna turn my mic off so the dogs don't bark.
Yeah.
Where is my compass? Oh, that's cool. I found more padding. Oh, here we go.
What magic are you bringing us tonight?
I forgot about these.
What
I
is
forgot how to tie this.
Oh, no, okay,
I
yes.
used to wear a tie
did
every
this.
day when I was in Catholic school.
This is huge. I forgot. Okay, it's a flop over or under?
Are you making it like a regular tie or are you making it like KFC tie?
Colonel Sanders.
Go around again and then go under. I actually have to have it on so I can do it.
And just like now, it's just like tying a shoe.
Now you should be able to go through the little spot.
You take one end to go around and then back up through.
Yeah. I think he needs to go over again. He's just going to tie it in a bow. There you go.
I'm going full Colonel Sanders. I say. Oh, man. Now I look like I'm about to tell you about my art project.
There is your costume for Halloween.
Oh, it looks almost like an ass, like a what?
It does!
Oh. Well, Mr. Bougie over there.
Thank you.
Bougie.
Thank you. I don't match this room. I'm too cool for this room all of a sudden. Yay, stitch me up. I am so subscribed to you. Welcome. Welcome to the House of Sewing. I'm learning to quilt and making handbags by watching YouTube videos. I have to teach myself. Do you know that's how I learned to make pants? Some of the best advice I ever got was take the stuff you already own and use it as a template. And I've lost my voice, but use it as a template. And that's how I discovered making clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Great to see you. Awesome.
I'm glad that you're on with us. I've watched a couple of her videos too.
I have to. That's why whenever I'm subscribed to somebody, I'm like, good for you, YouTube. You're doing your algorithm work. when they find my channel, I'm like, yay. Last night I was on CBS Network with all the original members of the band, and they're still alive with new folks. Philip Bailey's voice is still remarkable. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I still have, so I watch YouTube videos. That's how I learned how to make clothes. That's the one thing I love about YouTube. And that way YouTube
learn a lot.
Oh, it's undefeated. Even at my job, I'm not kidding you. Whoever made that video of how to change the oil on a 1979 Ford tractor. I love you. I love you. YouTube is undefeated. Oh, a cravat. It does.
Yes. A cravat.
It very much does. There were some other musical groups singing as well. It was a live from the Hollywood Bowl. Interesting. I missed it. I'm gonna go back and watch it now. You can use stencils and chalk and pounce pad to mark your fabric.
I've always been afraid to use those, Sheila, because I'm afraid that it's gonna like leave a mark on my quilt and I'm not gonna be able to get it off. So
I might that with denim.
A pounce pad?
The pounce pad. Just the chalk
It'll
itself.
come right off. And if it doesn't brush off, all you gotta do is take a little sponge or a damp cloth and rub it, and it comes right off. It doesn't stain. They actually formulate the chalk to do that.
Oh, that's amazing. That's good. That's good.
I wondered about that because I quit drawing on denim. I guess I had cheap chalk pens. I would get pencils from they were made for sewing, but I buy them from the dollar store, and they'd stain my dark denim, and so I quit using them.
And I found something out that because I have both the Cricut Maker and a Brother Scan and Cut, I know for a fact that you can make your Cricut adapt to using regular markers or Sharpies and I'm like, there's got to be something out there that I'm missing that is for the Brother Scan and Cut. There has to be. Well, I found out last night by watching YouTube that they have 2 pin holders. The one pin holder comes with the Scan and Cut. That's just for the little teeny tiny markers that you can buy that Brother makes. But they also have a universal pin holder, and you can use all the different types of markers and pins in that. So instead of buying a specialty silver pin for leather and vinyl, because it has the backing on the back, I'm just going to order that and just get washable markers with different colors and use those because they last longer because they're bigger. The Brother Scan and Cut pins are literally this big. Oh, wow. They don't last very long at all.
Interesting.
Good to know.
Terry, really quickly, I've also seen the Tramps, and I walked up to them and was like, I came 3,000 miles to see you. They looked at me and they were like, we'll be in California next week. Awesome. Tramps are awesome. I use Taylor's chalk. It's basically a soap bar. I've always had a weird,
Do you remember back when we were in school, probably just 2, but back when we were in school, like in grade school, the little chalk holders that the teachers would use that would hold the pieces of chalk, they still make those, but they make them for Taylor's chalk that you can use on your fabric. Because I'm getting ready to go order one for all my stuff.
I have a problem.
Oh, look, I can pretend like I'm in school again.
Going to sleep, y'all. William, I hope. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Good night, Jennifer.
I just need to go calm down and stop talking. So my voice will come back next week.
Well, you're off tomorrow, so you won't be talking as much either. So it'll help you out a little bit.
I try. I don't want to look at the Dodger score.
Lemon in your tea will work too. I know you don't do honey, but you do put milk in your tea. I don't. I just put lemon and honey in mine, and that might help.
I'll try it out. At this point, I'll try anything. My measures actually stop me from being really sick because I've been sick my whole life. I can almost gauge it. Like if I woke up and my throat was scratchy, I'm like, oh no, I am pre-pneumonia. I need to do something now. The Tramps were awesome. I've met a lot of people and they were just real people.
Yeah.
Good times. Recently I opened a box that I had bought back from cleaning out my dad's house years ago. And there was a random bolo tie in it.
No.
When I free my jewelry case, I'll show you. I have a few bolo ties. I have a few.
It's just a few?
Well, I'll say a few.
Yes.
Taylor's chalk is soap. Okay, Terry is 100% correct. If you just wipe it with a cloth, you wash your project and it's gone.
Oh.
The problem is I can't keep them in here because they melt and they turn into Taylor's putty.
I didn't think about that because your space isn't controlled, air controlled.
I don't come in like when it's hot. I don't walk in here until the early evening.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen it when we're talking backstage. I won't even have the lights on because if I turn this light on, it's like a sauna.
Yeah, you're sweating already when I come hang out with you before the live.
So what's the difference between? I know this is going to be a silly question, but what is the difference between Taylor chalk and regular chalk? Because you can wipe off Taylor or regular chalk and it doesn't bother your fabric.
As a layman, I'm going to say consistency, but I don't know a real answer.
Okay. Oops, wrong one.
I'm going to say consistency. Oh my, Melt, how hot are you? This girl, I'm in a 2-car garage in Southern California, and it gets to like $120. It gets Iraq weather in here, like $120, $125. And so I don't come in. I will come in here with a thermometer and not come in here until it's cooler.
They say Taylor's chalk is just more compressed and slightly harder than school chalk that you would use on a sidewalk or a chalkboard. But it's the same
Taylor's
stuff.
chalk's more like a soapstone or something.
And and it probably has more wax in it, maybe.
Yeah.
I made the mistake. One time I opened it and it was dripping. That's when I learned I can't. I have all that stuff in my house. Like in my room, I have all the stuff that I can't keep in here. And it's mainly just chalk and certain things.
Maybe an extra pair of scissors.
Chocolate. I can't keep chocolate in here because it turns into goo. So it's either in my room or in the refrigerator.
I'm surprised that the Sour Patch Kids can hang out in there.
Oh, those things are nuclear waste. They're like tardigrades. They're meant to they're meant for re-entry.
And even if they melt together, you just pull off a hunk and eat it.
Eat the whole hunk. Exactly.
I do that with my nerds, those little nerds clusters. Those are the worst thing they could have possibly have made because now I'm addicted to them.
The gobstops are nerds? Is that what you're talking about?
No,
or just
the
nerd?
Clusters, the nerd.
Is it a nerd rope?
No, it comes in a little bag.
Yeah.
My granddaughter, when we were at her sister's funeral, they gave her a little bag of them to keep her busy. And at the time, I was still wearing my Dexcom when I could afford it. And she was like literally shoving them in my mouth. My Dexcom said my sugars were at 380. I was like, no more.
That's why I've had to back off the chocolate lately. I've had to back off a lot lately because I've been overdoing it for years, and I'm now noticing the effects from it.
Yes, so Terry, I've heard about just using regular white soap.
What would you? Can you just whittle it down to the holder size?
You could, but you could also just hold it and use it.
Can I
just carve a little corner, where you can either just use it solid or maybe cut it and then curve a section or carve a section where,
I have a crazy idea. What if you get half a travel case, a giant bar of like Dove, and you whittle it to a giant triangle?
Okay.
You could.
Like a big chalky knife.
Why don't you try it?
I actually can do all of that right now.
I should not be using knives.
I don't have, I just don't have Dove soap because Dove soap dries out my skin, so it is not in my house.
Mm-hmm.
I think you could probably just use the whole bar unless you were like really doing like fine, super fine, markings.
Oh, now I can smell Irish Spring talking about bars of soap. Get those hotels.
That's right, Sheila.
That's not a bad idea.
That's a good idea, Sheila.
A bag of Japanese donut peach and a bag of mango ones. Do you know what's so funny? I don't like mangoes, but I like mango candy and the Arizona mango drinks. So I like fake mango. So
well, if anybody would like to carve me one, let me know.
Full disclosure, every hotel I've ever gone to, if I see soap, I take it. I actually have a collection.
So do I. I take the shampoo, everything.
See, now the bigger hotels are getting smart. They're using those stupid little bottle things, and you don't get to take all the fun stuff.
But it's all like either Jergens or not Jergens, like Dove. Most of it's Dove because I've spent the night in. I've taken like at least 4 trips.
In a lot of hotels, have you?
Oh, I do. I'm in and out of hotels like you
go where in the world is Twinnie McTwin? You are Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah. I got a couple trips planned in the next few months, so we'll see what I bring back.
When I was in high school in art class, we were taught to carve a bar of soap into artwork. I loved it.
I'm just gonna call up the front desk. I need more soap.
Like that small.
Sorry to say, she's gonna come back with little bags of soaps for all of us.
Really?
We're gonna get little bags of soap in the mail.
I stayed at this one hotel in Oregon. They were seriously. They wouldn't give me my refund back until they checked the towels. I was like, you guys have a pilfering problem, huh? And they're like, big time.
Wow.
Big time. This was in the middle of nowhere. This was like in the middle of nowhere. I got food poisoning and I pulled over twice because I was scared to drive. I was also a kid. I was scared to drive at night.
I'll be right back. I had to go say hi to my hubby.
And I went to that hotel and got sick. But, I didn't steal the towel, so they gave me my deposit back.
That's crazy. But I guess whatever they do to insure.
It's weird. And it was out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, to somebody like me, it was the hotel and nothing else. Like it was the middle of nowhere. I think I might have been in Washington because in Washington State, they have these really big turnoffs the freeway. Mm-hmm. Like you drive a mile and a half off the freeway. Where I live, you get off the freeway, the gas station's right there.
It's like that in Virginia too. When you're going between Richmond and DC, especially when you're near the naval bases and things, when you get off the highway, you have to drive like a mile and a half, 2 miles before you get to anything.
That's so weird to me. I never got used to that. So I always felt like I was out in the middle of nowhere and I probably was just a mile off the highway,
Yeah. I
like this goat milk soap from TJ Maxx. They sell the same stuff as Whole Foods for a lot more. Mm. I buy between Ross, TJ Maxx, and what's the other one? Like, I'll go buy their cheap cologne.
That's right. What would you like me to show and tell you? Just soap.
I know when I ask if they still make it, you're probably going to say, yeah. Do they still make soap on a rope?
Yeah, they do. You want me to get you a bag?
I did a lot of camping as a kid. You get their own soap on a rope.
Yeah, they do. They still make soap on a rope.
I might buy myself one just for nostalgia's sake. Mm. I don't know why I'm feeling like Mr. Howell right now.
I'm surprised you still have your jacket on. It looks so good on you.
It's because I'm sick.
With the tie.
It's because I'm sick. It's because I don't feel good. Mm. I'm definitely feeling like Mr. Howell right now. Mm. Marshalls, I live for Marshalls. I'm not kidding you. They sell, I don't care if they're bootleg or if they're authentic. I don't care. They sell Levi's jackets for $15 to $20.
Yeah.
At Marshalls. I go crazy on Marshall. Soap on a rope. Made me think. It's because I found I'm making another vest, one of the million vests, but I'm putting more personal stuff on it. And I found a Boy Scout patch from a day camp that I went to, and it made me think of all the camping I did as a kid. Yeah. I went to my parents They wouldn't let me. I went to a lot of day camps because my parents were overprotective. But in Boy Scouts, we'd go camping all the time. Where I live, if you go over the hill an hour that way, it is nothing but national parks and open space. So Central California is nothing but national parks. How many dads got soap in a row for Father's Day? My dad did the thing of that person we're not allowed to talk about because they got canceled. My father brought us all together and was like, look, you've bought me 100 hats. I have 75 hammers. I have 90 ties. He was like, buy me something different. He was tired of the same old, because you get him the standard dad stuff.
Yeah.
A tie, soap on a rope, a pet rock.
A picture with your face in it. Like he doesn't know who you are.
Old Spice on a row.
On
the bottle. On the bottle. I used to laugh because my son gets that stuff. On the back, on the back of the bottle, it says, if your grandfather didn't wear this, you wouldn't exist. That is some top tier advertising. I'm sorry, because it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. So I love that about Old Spice. Ron, are we in the middle of the WrestlePalooza right now?
No, that was yesterday.
Okay.
Saturday. Was it Saturday or Sunday? One of the two. It's on ESPN now. They changed to ESPN, and you can't watch it unless you pay $30 a month for it.
Do you know what's so funny? I have that of all the things I pay for hockey, and so because they privatized hockey, and so I watch nothing but hockey on ESPN app, and because I have the app, I was able to watch wrestling.
Oh wow!
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh crud! Like I felt like I was stealing, and it's been years since I was obsessed with wrestling from the time I was a little kid, and then when the merger, those were my days. Those were like when Vince McMahon bought WCW. I loved from the last show at WCW, all that. I just loved it.
Yep. There's
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh, Sheila, my dad's old Spice shaving, Mahogany shaving brushes. That's when men shaved for real. That was shaving in class right there. Now I have a small razor and my foam. Old Spice aftershave for men. I can smell that.
Yeah. Ooh, the purple bucket. Is there quilts in there?
Movie?
No.
Oh, that's awesome.
Old school. Its whole thing is full of VCR.
Oh, that's the best. Do you have any ECW in there? I have a ton of really old ECW on VHS. That's awesome.
Yeah. This one's ECW.
Oh, I have that.
Yeah.
Those were the good old days.
This is the oldest one I have because it's got the. There's two. This one's not even half of it. I got like probably 100 or more VHSs, but this one's got the clamshell thing. This is the oldest one I have. It's got the.
Oh man!
Oh, it's inside the protect. Yeah.
And I've seen this same one on eBay for like $200 or something. And I was like,
I love that. I love that.
I went to a garage sale this weekend and bought this. It's an older one. It's Dazzle. It hook USB into it, and then you hook it into your VCR, and then it'll transfer all the stuff. I tried to do that with a DVD player I had before, but you can't get a 3-hour tape on a freaking DVD hardly without losing all the degradations. But now, since hard drives are so cheap, I can just transfer it onto my thing. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Transfer all these and get rid of them. So
I wondered about that because I have every WrestleMania on VHS. I have basically from 1989 until 2001 on VHS. any pay-per-view I can get my hands on. I have the original match versus Kamala and Undertaker, the first graveyard match.
Oh yeah.
All the Gorilla Monsoon years I have on VHS.
Yeah.
But you know,
I used to be in way back in the day. I was in a VHS wrestling tape club or trading club. So I went and bought one of those Go videos that had the dual things. So I'd put one in and blank one in and just copy that stuff all day, and we'd mail it to each other. And then it went to DVDs, and so I got a whole freaking stack of burnt DVDs. So
be careful wearing Old Spice around Denise. You'll get tackled.
My husband wears Old Spice.
It totally reminds me of my grandfather and my father. They would they'd walk up to each other. Oh, you're not smelling like Old Spice enough. They'd slather it on each other. Oh man. And my dad smoked, and you could smell the Old Spice over his profuse smoking, you know.
Well, that's what we tell the middle school boys not to do, because Axe is like now the thing. Like, do you know what? That's not a replacement for a washcloth and some soap. Like, I know you just got done PE, but smelling like Axe, no. Go wipe yourself down. Bring some baby wipes with you.
To quote my mother, nothing on earth covers up funk.
Nope.
Nothing on earth covers up funk.
I talked to my 4th graders the other day. I was like, y'all smell. Like, I was out with it. I was like,
but is it
we had to do the same thing with my daughter, the one that's autistic, my 20-year-old. There for a while, we had a and that's pretty common with people that are autistic.
Yes.
And we really, it was bad for a while. I was just like,
you know what it is people that have ASD, they could literally calculate from here to the stars, but they forget basic stuff.
Yep.
And so you should see me. I nitpick my son. I wish I feel like a gripey hover dad sometimes, but I'm like, did you put deodorant on? Did you every day I hit him up. Every day I hit him up. I'm like, did you put deodorant on? Did you brush your teeth?
You know,
did you brush your hair?
People are like, she's 20 years old. You need to stop bugging her. And I'm like, but you don't get it. Her mind is not like yours. Mm-hmm. She might be 20, and yes, she's considered an adult, but she's also I'm lucky. I count myself extremely lucky, because even though she was diagnosed late in life, you know, as an adult with it, she's on a high spectrum.
Yeah.
You know, she'll never be able to live completely on her own, but I count myself lucky, because I know for a fact that she could be so far much worse than what she is.
Absolutely.
So if I have to remind her every day or every other day, did you take a shower? Did you take a shower? Then I will.
Yes.
And she's gotten a lot better now. She's getting there.
I just want to say really quickly, I think this invention of dude wipes and that showerless shower, I don't know why it creeps me out so much. I don't know why that bothers me, but I guess sometimes we do need a bird bath.
Sometimes.
Well, you know, it comes in handy for those that are that live in vans or go camping a lot, or even like the soldiers that go, the reservists and all that. You know.
That is true. Do you know, when you said Axe, I was kind of triggered because I could instantly smell your comment.
Yep.
The second you said Axe, I could smell that. It has a very aerosol-y, distinct smell. Because
my daughter happens to like Axe, and I'm just like, no, let's get you something else. Here you go.
I go to a place called Dee Dee's Discount, and I buy this Polo body spray, but it smells like Polo. Mm-hmm. It doesn't smell like it smells. People are like, where did you get it? I don't even want to tell them. Like, I got this at a discount store.
I like Jacquard. I've always been a Jacquard girl.
They sell that at Dee Dee's too.
I love Jacquard. Absolutely love it.
So I buy the aerosol spray, and I have a back door to my classroom so we can go outside, and I go, spray your armpits. You know, and I get the stuff that they wouldn't be allergic to, because like sensitive skin, because I have no idea who's who. Or some people bring a stick, And then I say, take your shoes off. I'm spraying those too. And they do. And we go shoeless most days in my classroom. We're very organic.
When I was a kid, I went through a phase of not wearing
but they probably enjoy it.
Yeah. Like my lights aren't on in my classroom. We act like vampires in there. And I don't believe in like the overhead lights. You won't see those in my classroom. I have lamps all over my room and like cafe lights. And the only screen time they get is just a little bit every day. And I've bought them blue light glasses for each one of them too. So I don't want them to hurt themselves. But
there's certain smells that never go away. You're totally bringing me back to 4th grade. I would wear too much Clearasil. I could smell the Clearasil.
I'm allergic to that stuff.
It
makes me puffy.
Crunchy teacher.
Sheila. I was an early bloomer, shocker. So I had full zits and I was wearing deodorant in the 4th grade.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably all the steroids all the lung steroids I was on as a child.
Yeah, I would assume that medication that would play a role in some things for like puberty and stuff for you too.
I was years ahead of my friend to the point where in junior high school, somebody that I'm still friends with apologized to me for making fun of me because I had zits in elementary school because he had acne in high school. And he flat out apologized because he's like, well, at least you went through it early.
Yeah.
I agree, Denise. I don't think they give them enough time. But what are you going to do when you have to be so strict on school time, class time?
Yeah.
In my junior high and high school, people used to take showers after PE. Do kids do that now? I doubt it.
Nope. Not that I'm aware of. But in our school, the elementary kids have the gym in the morning, and the kids in high school don't have it until after 12 o'clock. So from 12 to 3 is when all the high school and middle school take all their classes.
But do you guys have lockers?
Inside the locker room?
Or for here in California, at least in my area, they got rid of all lockers.
Oh, I got rid of all the lockers in my classroom because I can't stand them. There's just a hole for junk.
Exactly. I was just wondering. It's a California question because our generation was the last.
We still have lockers here.
Oh, wow.
In our little town.
Do they have showers in the schools? Because our schools still have fully functioning showers and stuff.
Yep. We have they open at least in our little town that I'm in, they actually open the weight room early in the morning for, because our elementary school, junior high, and high school are all one building. They're just on different ends. So they open the weight room, all the football players and stuff or whatever go in, and we have full showers. They have lockers in the gym area for their gym stuff, and then they have lockers in the hallways.
Mm-hmm.
That's old school. Mm-hmm. That's old school.
And I think that's like that in most areas here in South Dakota.
I was just wondering because it's strange. I drive past the junior high that I went to almost every day because I have to drop off my son. Yeah. And it's weird because in the backfield, there used to be just this endless row of lockers. And now they had all these murals. The indents are still there, but they just used it as like an art wall. It was just so strange to me.
I think eventually they'll probably wind up getting rid of them, especially if things keep going the way they are. But as of right now, we still have them.
No worries, Ron. No worries.
Bye, Ron.
Thank you so much for hanging out.
Have a great night, Ron.
They did that years ago at our high schools because there was drama. And it wasn't about violence. It was about kids hiding stuff in their lockers that shouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
Had nothing to do about violence. It was all about contraband.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's funny, like when we were in
I still think that's a problem.
I remember when I was in junior high and high school, there were like kids that would still have like their rifles and stuff in their truck.
Yeah, they're gun racks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the word.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. If you pulled up, they'd call it a SWAT team, FBI, CIA, the Air Force, the aliens that are watching over the Air Force. They call it
You can't
everybody.
do that now. You can't do it now. But I remember when I was in school.
Oh, yeah, you can have a gun rack. You just couldn't have a gun on it. But when my father was in high school, he used to have a gun on his gun rack, a rifle, because he'd go bird hunting after school.
It took me a minute to figure out what they were, but I have a few car gun racks that are made for trucks, specifically a 1988 Ford F-150.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for stopping by, Ollie. Thank you so much.
Bye, Ollie.
Good night, Ollie. I hope you have a great night. I'll see you around the tubes.
I'm drinking tea and Pepsi. It's a weird combination, but it's working.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not one of those weird people who's going to combine them.
No.
Yeah, no, I don't.
No.
I like mixing things, but I don't think Pepsi and tea would be very good.
Still to this day, whenever I go to Wendy's, I eat my like if I get a Frosty, I'll eat it with my fries. And people think that's crazy. Gun racks and half the guys missing school the first day of hunting season.
Yep.
Yes. Or they're late.
Here in South Dakota, if one of our teams get if our football team or our wrestling team, basketball, if they make it to state or what we call the dome, we're out of school that Friday on.
Oh wow.
So that everybody can go and, be a part of it.
We were like this too, Andrea. Do you know in junior high, I remember the dread, the utter and complete existential crisis I had the first time I had to change in the change room. But the one thing that comforted me is that everybody else was just as scared and uncomfortable. At least all the seventh graders, It was awkward.
Yeah, my daughter. That was a really hard issue for my daughter.
Swim team.
My youngest.
We had swimming for PE twice a year for like 4 weeks, and 4 weeks total. So try changing into a swimsuit as a middle school girl in front of 30 other ones.
I couldn't do it. Even by the time I played football, but by then I was pretty desensitized. I was like on my 5th year of changing in gyms, but 7th grade was scary. It was just, I wasn't ready, man.
You put your towel on, you kind of shimmy it up. Then you put your towel above you and kind of take off everything else and shimmy it up.
Even when you went to competitions, if your suit ripped or something, you couldn't just go to the locker room. So your teammates would go around you and hold up the towels, and you would just change and go on.
They do that still to this day in the NFL. Yeah. In the NFL, if somebody has to go to the bathroom, a change or anything, they literally just cover them.
Yeah.
On the field. Yep. It's crazy.
Or they have those tents for the doctors and everything now too.
Young gay guys.
But it wasn't really that bad when I was on the swim team and things. We had more space. There was less girls. But we didn't really care.
It wasn't I don't know, it was weird. But junior high, in California, you graduate in the 6th grade. And junior high is a completely different school. And it's basically a mock high school.
Yeah, it is.
It is a high school, basically.
They're getting ready.
My sixth grade class was the very last sixth grade class in our elementary school.
And so, I went from pogs to like girls, that was an abrupt change, from slammers to, I'll never forget when I drove my Huffy home and I cried and my sister grabbed me and she was like, "You never cry over a woman." Fire was coming out of her eyes and her mouth. Oh yeah. And I was singing, "Oh Sheila, oh Sheila." I'm kidding.
You're so silly.
That was on my Huffy. I miss my Huffy bike. The good old days.
Those bikes were meant to last.
Oh man. And mine was a hand-me-down. But
did you have like the banana seat on any of your bikes?
No, I was right. Like, we came after that era. So like because I had so many brothers and sisters, I would mix and match. So much like my bike now, I would Frankenstein bicycles.
Mm-hmm.
So I never had a banana seat. I always had a regular seat just waiting.
No, my first bike was a banana seat, and then I didn't know how to ride it, so my dad would get on the back, and he goes, "Just pedal, just pedal," and I'd go as fast as I could. It's hard pedaling with a man on the back too. And then because he'd be steering it, I mean, he was pedaling with me, but I'd fall. We'd tip over. Yeah,
those are the good old times, though. Like, those are the good old times.
Yeah,
I just remember doing that with my daddy on the stupid monkey bars, and I knew it was broke because I heard it snap because I landed like this. So they could hear me screaming on the other side of the school. They were passing me from teacher to teacher to teacher to keep my arm straight because I kept saying, "Don't bend it, don't bend it." They got me to the nurse's office, and the nurse thought she knew everything and took my arm and was like, "Oh, it's just sprained," and she bent it. And they said I passed out like no tomorrow. And I woke up screaming for my mom. My mom gets to the hospital. First thing she does is walk in with her little rolled up magazine and swatted her hand and said, "That's enough, Carlene. You'll be okay." And they said I didn't make another sound. She called my dad and goes, "I'm on the way to the ER with your daughter." And he's like, "What the hell did she do this time?" And she's like, "I'm pretty sure she broke her arm." When we got there, it was on base. The head of orthopedics, the head of pediatrics, the head of the base, and an intern with the wheelchair and an intern with the thermometer were all waiting for us to wheel me through. And I remember hearing somebody goes, "Must be nice to be able to be pushed forward and have your dad in charge so you don't have to fucking wait like the rest of us." And my dad flipped around and said, "Look, there's a big difference. You're a damn adult. She's a child. That's still fucking gross."
You know what? I have had asthma my whole life, and this stinks. And I'll tell you, it's a secret. But if you can't breathe, they serve you first. So anytime I've ever gone to the hospital and I say the words, "I can't breathe," they take me immediately to the back, and people are like, they're ready to fight me, bro.
They don't understand. It's an emergency.
To pass out. My blood oxygen is so low. I'm like staggering, like I'm not doing that for show. And yes, Cynthia, my sister is a dragon. Here we be dragons. My family, we are dragons. I am the real life Smug. I am, yes. My sister's a dragon. And in 4th grade, we had survival swim. Do you know what's so funny? I think about it. To impress a girl, and I did get my certificate to be a lifeguard. I never took one job. I took a lifeguard class because this girl I was in love with was in it. We had to swim across a lake that's in my hometown. Do you know if I had to do that now, you'd be reading the story. You'd be seeing that Dateline. Well, he tried to swim across the lake. I don't know why.
Perhaps he'll die.
Oh
no. Sorry, I didn't mean to rhyme like that, but
no, it's true. I love swimming. The pool had a high dive. I was always scared until I was like 12.
Yeah.
Especially those real Olympic in LA. We had the leftovers from the I said '84 Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
So there were Olympic high dives everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere in Olympic, and we still have the pools. I guarantee you they'll probably reuse them during
yeah.
the Olympics. I guarantee you.
At least they'll update them somehow and
Quite honestly, right now, the whole city's getting a coat of paint, and it's annoying. All cities, every city, everything's getting a coat of paint. It's annoying.
Well, of course, you gotta look good for the Olympics.
They're already offering people money to have Olympians stay at your house. They're already at that point.
That's we were thinking about medical stuff, and my dad was a nurse. After the submarines went nuclear, he went back to school and became a nurse for the Navy. And the one with my sister having intellectual issues and having seizures, and my mom had seizures too. He always wanted to make sure that if I was ever home alone with my sister or something happened with my mom, that I knew what to do. So from a young age, I knew how to handle seizures. I knew how to do CPR. He made sure I knew that kind of stuff. And I'm glad he did, because it came in handy. We had a disabled kid in junior high, and he was having a seizure and fell out of his wheelchair, and the teachers didn't know what to do. So they ran over to the next classroom, which was ours, and said, we need help. And I ran over, and the teacher was like doing something she shouldn't have been doing. I don't remember what it was. And I said, look, stop. You're going to wind up hurting them. Just roll them over, move the desks, do anything that can hurt them, roll them over, and call 911.
I learned.
And I actually got in trouble for it. And
that's
when
crazy.
they called my parents in, they said, you need to teach your daughter not to get involved in things. And my dad said, what are you talking about? And she said, well, the teacher was handling the issue, and your daughter walked in and acted like she knew everything. And he goes, was she right? And the principal's like, well, that's not the point. And he goes, but it is the point, because her sister has grand mal seizures, and so does her mother. So she does know what she's doing.
I make my son. Every year every 6 months we get certified for CPR. We hold giant classes at my job. I make my son go with me. So every time I get my card renewed, my son's right there next to me, making sure you click on the mannequin and all the good stuff.
I think it should be an automatic in all schools from an age where they can comprehensively understand what they're doing. It should be a mandatory thing that all students know how to do CPR.
And to go back onto what Sheila said, I think this is amazing. Somebody saved my life a long time ago. I learned that smoking blunts, drinking Jameson when it's 108 outside, and then jumping in glacial water in Oregon is not a bad idea. And I literally almost drowned. And somebody who knew how to, and I know how to swim, but somebody saved my life. So that's real. Like, that is
way to go, Sheila.
Absolutely. That actually happened to me. That's when I learned that boating and Jameson do not mix. But I was in my that was the Carl's Jr. crew. We partied hardy. And I was almost a story at Detroit Lake. A bad one, besides the one that they'll tell when I walked in there and sang Hotel California. The bartender even told me later, he's like, son, you came in here on a wheelbarrow, son, because I was scared for you when you walked in here. But I grew up around bikers, so I knew they weren't going to do anything besides, be curious.
Yeah.
CPR is mandatory.
It's not mandatory here. You can take it. They offer it, but it's not mandatory. I wish it was.
No, our kids can barely tie their shoe.
I wish they had.
What's that?
No joke.
Hey, I'm going to say this on stream in case anyone in my family is watching. I didn't learn how to tie my shoes until I was 7 years old. I'll never forget the Christmas. All of my cousins stood around me and they're like, tie your shoe. How do you not know how to tie your shoes? And I did it. So sometimes ridicule works.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never forget that because I rocked Vans or Velcros until, I was like 7. And even my mom was like, dude, you don't want to rock Velcros. I was like, my Velcros are sick. I loved my Velcro.
I saw a thing on
Party Hardies.
YouTube the other day. It was like a short, and it was an adult finding Velcro shoes. And I'm like, dude, those have been out since like early 80s.
My pops used to rock those. I still have a pair or two in this house.
Yeah, where I was on Discord with Sheila and a couple other friends earlier, and someone that we were on Discord with is making her own sneakers. And I was like,
I want to do that so bad.
I want that kit because I want to make quilted sneakers from when I go to go to Road to California. I think that'd be so cute.
Do you have the link to get the shoes?
No, I don't have anything yet. Oh, okay.
The second you said kit, I knew what you were talking about. I've wanted those too.
Well, how about that can be our project?
Do they make them in size? Do they make them in boat size?
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
I wear boat foot too.
I wear size 13.
Well, I'm an 11 in women's.
If you were an 11 in dudes, you and I would be in the circus right now because your foot would be so disproportionate to your body. Like we're the hobbits. We're a real life hobbit.
Technically, I can wear a kid's shoe, but I choose to wear about a 6.5, 7 in women's.
I'll send you some tools
now.
Some people might have problems with arthritis.
I'm gonna look so tiny against y'all. I'm telling you.
Oh no!
Well, you know what it is, Alex? I also lie about my height because I wear cowboy boots. So I appear in my hat. My boots and my hat make me taller than what I really am.
I'm going to wear my heels the next time that I'm around you. See if I can be as tall as you.
I don't look 5 foot, but I always say it's because of my hair. Because I have black girl hair. I have a lot, and it's curly. So when it's all fixed and stuff, it gives me about a 1/2 inch to an inch.
Some people might have a problem with arthritis or something and can't tie shoes. This is true.
Oh yeah.
I'm not. I love Velcro shoes. And
no, I have nothing against Velcros.
Where were those laces? My son had these like no tie laces. Where were those?
The ones that you stretched out and it went back together.
Yes.
No, what I was saying about the Velcro shoes, I wasn't saying anything bad about them. I was saying that it was a younger adult that was acting like he found the newest thing. And I'm like thinking to myself, those have been out since like forever. How did you not know?
I think that's awesome, Andrea. My nephew and stepdad made national news once because one of their soccer teammates had a heart issue and died during warm-ups, but they did CPR. Saved his life until paramedics got there and used an AED.
That's wonderful. I'm glad that they knew how to use that.
Wow.
Way to go.
I can't imagine how rough that was.
The kids were all awarded free EMT schooling when they graduate. I would have taken it. That EMTs make decent money here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should because it's like $900 a mile.
I'm joking.
I think it's even more.
Mm-hmm.
It's seriously something crazy. I heard someone screaming about it recently. About how it's like almost $900 a mile.
Ours was, I had to go from, Chapel Hill is 30 minutes, 45 minutes away from our house. And so we had to take it. My daughter had shattered her thumb and everything like that. And she was on IVs already. So they wouldn't let me take any of her IVs out. So they had to go in an ambulance. I was like, we don't have to go in an ambulance. I will rip them out and we will get in the car and go. And they go, no, you can't do that. Like they fought me for a while. And I was like, fine, she's a kindergartner. We can handle this. it costs like $1,200 to go 40 miles, like 30 miles.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. When
I
I
was
was
like,
in
at least put the
Tacoma, my
lights
ambulance
on
bill was over
and the sound.
$50,000.
Like, I want the whole experience. Didn't get that.
Did you say that your bill was $50,000?
It was over.
That's California prices right there. Those are California.
Well, I had 2 ambulance rides, one from my house to the hospital, which was 2 blocks. And then I had an ambulance bill being rushed 2.5 hours away from my house to the main hospital. And I'm pretty sure, or they had to stop a couple of times because they had to restart my heart. I was a level 1 trauma because I was in a coma.
It's a very long story, but I too have had my heart stop completely and had it restarted. So I actually know
it.
Mine was in flashes.
The only reason why I know that my heart stopped was because when I woke up from the coma, my husband, we brought the kids up to see me, and I kept telling them, my chest and my rib cage hurt really bad, and it was right at the 2 spots where they would put the pads, and I'm like, I seriously think they used a defibrillator on me. You could see the bruising.
Yeah.
And so when I got out and went back home, I asked our chief of police, who was also a paramedic, who happened to be the paramedic on call, and was the one that drove. And she said, yes, we had to stop and restart your heart. I was like, I knew you did because I could tell by the way I was feeling. I don't even know what thank God I had insurance then, because I was in ICU for a week. And it was horrible.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I couldn't imagine.
I had my own little nurse that sat in my room all day.
When I got in my car accident, the cop asked me 1,000 times. He was like, do you want to ride to the hospital? I said, no. I called my parents. I was like, heck no, because I knew how much the ambulance ride was going to cost just for them to tell me I have a concussion.
Yeah.
And they asked me 1,000,000 times, like, are you sure? Are you because they're legally obligated to take me to the hospital.
You gotta look, it's like a mini hospital inside of one little truck, basically.
Yeah. No worries, Andrea. In no ways. We absolutely love you here, Andrea. We're not necessarily past CPR yet. I've had to administer CPR. People freak out when I say this. I've given my son the Heimlich maneuver 8 times in his life. Yeah. And I'm just glad that I had enough training to not freak out. The first time he was a baby, he bit off. We had these desert plants. I still don't know what they're water succulent, but they're desert plants, but they're purple. And he bit it, and it got stuck in his throat. Ooh. Oh yeah. I had to give him the baby Heimlich. I had to put him on my thing and go like
just smack out. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And it came out. It's trauma. But I have this thing like it's all if you live, it's funny. Years later, I'm like, oh okay.
Years later, it's not gonna be funny for the first couple of days, weeks.
That was 16 years ago. 15. He was like still,
He was your baby.
Oh yeah. Conversations like this can be triggering for some. You might want to put a warning on this video. I definitely will. I just have James Brown stuck in my head now because of my short earlier. Rarely do I pick. I'm weird. I'm in my Jerry Lewis telethon now. I'm taking my tie down. I rarely. I'll pick a song after.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole time I was doing the short, I was like, I know what song I'm going to use.
I never know my song until I get the video all up and ready. And I'm like, okay, now it's time to search for a song. And then I'll move the video to the song. So it's weird. Like that's like my editing hack.
Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I know what I'm gonna do, and sometimes I don't. Is it under or over? Does it matter?
You can go over.
Wrap it. There you
Yeah,
go.
right
And then
like
go
that.
under
And then, yeah.
and then through.
Bluey is a little bit smaller. It's the first one I made.
I remember when you made the blue one and the purple one. And then you
They
have a
look like
black
jelly
one and
roll
a red
strips to
one.
me.
I had to do the baby Heimlich on one of my boys. See, this is where I learned that I needed to make long ones because I don't know how to tie these. Now I look like a bad extra in Bridgerton.
Yeah, you gotta just pull the ties down, like the ends, and just make the bows a little bit smaller.
Well, that's my nickname, Big Bows.
Ooh.
Hey, that's Big Bow. That is Big Bow over there.
B-O or B-O-W?
B-O-W-E, as in bow. That is absolutely scary. It is. It is absolutely scary. Well, now I want to go try on all of them. This is why I feel like Thurston Howell the Third wearing
From Gilligan's Island.
Bridgerton. I can't get on Bridgerton. Stop that, Sheila. Sheila, I can't start thinking about.
We got on the bridge. We got on that horse. Let's just ride it. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh,
If that Duke walked in right now,
Season
I'd be
one.
gone. I'd be gone.
And that's B-E-A-U. Bow.
and it's one of those where I really can't see anybody else
Oh, you're
playing.
gonna be Southern today.
What's that? What's that, Alex?
I said it's one of those where now that I've seen him play it, I can't see anybody else playing that character.
That's right.
There's a lot of. I think about that all the time because I watch. Wesley Snipes was supposed to be Geordie LaForge on Star Trek.
Oh no.
I love LeVar Burton. He taught me how to
That
read.
would not have worked.
He taught me how to. I know his song. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. I know that. I can go anywhere. Take a look. It's in a book.
Reading Rainbow.
That video pops up all the time and I watch it. It would have been weird. And the first Janeway on Star Trek, it was a completely different character. So when you watch the first screenshots, it's a completely different woman, but it's every other character except for the captain. And you're just like, who is this woman and why is she on my ship? Why is she? I don't know her.
You're triggering 80s shows to me now. Remember 3, 2, 1 Contact?
Loved that show.
Yes. 3, 2, 1 Contact. Dun, 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 dun.
That was my jam. I'm not kidding you. I would see I would whatever book. I remember that dun dun dun. I wanted to use that. Do you know in Reading Rainbow, whenever they transitioned from scene to scene, they'd go dun dun dun. Try to put it on YouTube. See how fast they'll copyright strike you for that noise. I tried. I was gonna every segment. I was gonna go dun dun dun, like in Reading Rainbow, and they know. The algorithm knows what it is. I loved Reading Rainbow. I was mad when he didn't get the job for Jeopardy. But then again, I love.
He was up for it.
It was between him and Blossom.
Oh.
And to be fair, she went to MIT. She is literally a real
She's
rocket
a neurosurgeon.
scientist. She is
not a neuro.
She's a rocket scientist. She's like a physicist.
Yeah.
Because I watch a lot of Neil deGrasse Tyson, and she's on stage with him, and I'm like, Blossom's a genius.
Extremely smart.
Yeah. She's a Jewish
country
mama too.
Phoebe from Friends. She went to Harvard or something like that.
I would too if everybody thought that I was if you played nothing but dumb characters, I would want that as well. Now I have Reading Rainbow just stuck in my head.
Oh, I'm gonna be watching some later on. I'll have to figure one out so I can watch it with my kiddos in 4th grade.
Oh man, and those books are still around. They still stand to most of those books,
Did he did all the ones with the awards on them, right?
All of them. Were the medallion I'd go looking for them when I was at the library, and I'd always be like, "Oh my gosh, it's here!" Not knowing that's the whole reason he did it was to get people like me into the library. It was genius.
It took my mom finding. She realized that if she could find one author that I really liked, I would get into reading. And she read this book and said, they called me Carlene. She said, Carlene, I think you should read this. I think you would really like it. And it was V.C. Andrews' Flowers in the Attic. And I absolutely fell in love with reading. And for my 16th birthday, all I asked for was the entire collection of V.C. Andrews. And that's what I got.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I absolutely love that series. I did not like the remake of the movie.
I remember I was in grade school, and I grew up in a house with a library. And so I was reading Wuthering Heights. And through half of it, my dad looks at me and he's like, "Do you get this book?" And I said, "Some of it." And he's like, "Okay, read on." Oh, those are the good old days. The reason is I still have that book.
Yeah.
But they sold the heck out of those books at Book Fair. They did. Oh, you know they did. I was that kid. I missed the Book Fair when my son, at my son's old elementary school, I would go crazy buying him books. Like, oh, you want a Wimpy Kid? You want this book? You want this book? Because I wanted to read. Are you kidding me? I think we have all the Wimpy Kid books.
Yeah, my kids were really into the Wimpy Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Yep. And the movies. We had all the movies. Oh, he'd be so mad if I told people his secrets right now. If he knew his father was in here telling his secrets. He gets embarrassed because we used to watch Yo Gabba Gabba. We were like really into this stuff, you know. Even Teen Titans, he gets embarrassed. And I'm like, dude, I'll watch that right now.
That's what I told my girls. I was like, we need to watch Teen Titans the last time you and I talked about it. We did. We watched a couple episodes. I love Robin. Robin and Cyborg. They're my favorites.
I am Robin. I am Robin in real life.
I used to tell everybody I was Raven.
I told him when the movie came out. That's when he was like, I don't want to watch cartoons anymore. I said, cool, but you have to go to the movie with me because I need closure. Because we've been watching the show for 3 years.
Yes.
You know?
Oh, there was no doubt. We were all going.
I read Flowers in the Attic in junior high. I was hooked too. Read every book. Watched the movies years later. So scary to me.
The original Flowers in the Attic movie is the best. They remade it, and I just didn't. I don't know what it was, but I just didn't like it.
I miss that too. Every night, my kid would grab a book and be like, "Read to me." And now I walk in his room and he's hiding his phone because I told him don't be on Omegle, and he's probably on it right now. My oldest was obsessed with Teen Titans. I almost if you ever hear the song "Night Begins to Shine," that's my jam.
Yes.
And I am still friends with Billy Regan on Facebook because he was so overwhelmed with being famous again. He started accepting friend requests from strangers. So we are friends on Facebook. We had no business reading those V.C. Andrews books at such a young age. You know what, though, Sheila? I was thinking about this. My parents had Andrew Dice Clay. They had Marsha Warfield, dirty comics. And when they would leave, I'd put on headphones and put on the records and listen to them. I had no business listening to Hickory Dickory Dock. Are you kidding me? Or Jack, what did he say? Jack and Jill went up the hill with 75 cents. When Jill came down, she had $1.50 or something. Like he was dirty. He was so dirty. And I didn't even get it as a kid. As a kid, I didn't get half of his jokes. Yo Gabba Gabba was seriously, Andrea, I'll cry if we start talking about Yo Gabba Gabba. I dressed up as DJ Lance Rock. A neighbor girl, she was a little kid. She took a picture with me as a little kid. Before she moved, she showed me the picture. It was like 6 years later. I wanted to cry because she was like 2 or 3. Oh, no worries. That is my middle name. I remember the original Flowers movie. You are correct. Now
So I'm gonna go ahead and go, guys. I'm kind of getting tired.
Yeah.
So.
It's been a long week.
Gets better soon.
It's been a long week, even though it's Monday.
I will talk to everybody later.
Thank you so much for hanging out.
No problem. Thanks.
Who are you talking about, William? Who was I talking about?
I don't know.
Sorry, I have chest cold brain. I'm wearing my ascot. I don't feel well.
We were talking about just all the kid shows.
Oh, I'm obsessed with like reading. When I was a kid, I was a sick child. I'm kind of understating it. And it wasn't because of my asthma. I caught every cold, every flu. So I was home a lot. And I was obsessed with these shows. But that's also where I fell in love with talk shows, which is just trash. Trash. Like Richard Bay was terrible. I'm talking about the bad, my dad and I would say we had a bad tradition of watching Jerry Springer. My dad was retired. By the time I was in junior high and high school, he was retired. You know,
Murray.
Dude, that first year of Who's Your Father, me and my pops, we would be like this, just watching the results.
Because as a man, you probably have different feelings than we do. Of course, like your emotions are different with the whole like, am I really the baby's daddy?
That's the freaking, that show was intense because after a while it got played out. When they were on round 1,000, it got played out.
Yeah.
Back to just like old time. But like when it was unadulterated trash, I miss it. I'm gonna need to put the dogs to bed to go to myself. I have to be up at 7 a.m. That's only 4 to 6 hours before my normal wake up time.
Sheila, are you okay? Is somebody coming to kidnap you? Or are you going to work?
I'm a mess. If I have to get up, like I'm gonna go to bed tonight. With all the caffeine, I'm gonna pass out because I'm so tired. You were talking about a comedian. Oh, Andrew Dice Clay and Marsha Warfield. She was the bailiff on Night Court. She was a comedian before that. So dirty. And I was like little, putting those records on, putting those giant headphones on and being like,
Wendy Williams.
Don't be trashing. I watched the first inception of Wendy too. When she went from radio to TV.
I love Wendy.
I did watch Wendy. Wendy. No, I just want to give Wendy a hug. I'm gonna end up like her. Marsha Warfield and some R-rated male comic just out of the blue. Everybody else was commenting on kids programming. Wendy Williams is hilarious. Hold on, let me practice. How you doing? Hold on. How you doing?
Oh.
It was lazy. The doing was how you doing? I can't do it. Yeah. How you doing?
How you doing, girl? Yes, I love it. I love her.
We need Wendy Williams to come down in a cape. We need her to come down in a cape right now and roast like a dragon. Just, you all stink. You're all washed up. The MTV music awards garbage.
That would be fun. I wonder. Oh, I got things in my brain now.
Wendy has like the preset of Alzheimer's. And so she's in and out. Yes. And she's in and out of being loose. She has caretakers. It's a big deal.
Oh, I didn't know all this.
Don't look up. There's this thing called Wendy Williams, My Story. Don't look it up. She has something happened to her neurologically where she digressed. And she was like in a wheelchair. It could happen to any of us.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Be careful. It could happen to any of us.
Yeah.
How you doing? See, I can't. How you doing? I loved Wendy Williams. I love because I love Chisme shows, and she would talk about like I believe in punching up, and she would talk about famous people, and so I was like, okay, we can punch up on these people.
We'll have to do a Wendy Williams skit someday.
We do.
Yes.
Oh, Sheila, Wendy is sad. It makes me want to cry. Like, that's why you have to be surrounded by good people in your twilight years, because they're like spending her money and stuff.
Oh, I bet.
The caretakers are just bad. They're not, as somebody who actually is a professional caretaker, if they did that in the state of California, they'd all be in jail. But it's different in different states, you know.
She's not in California?
She lives in New York.
Oh, I didn't know the studio was in New York and stuff. I thought she was taping out there.
She's a super New Yorker.
Oh, love it. That's why I connected.
She was on the radio before she was on television.
Yeah.
But nobody really knows how bad because they won't let her out. See, I'll do a drink real quick. You have to. That's why, like, because legally, the state of California, if you're a caretaker, you can't have fences. You can't, like, they have to be able to legally leave at any time. If they're over 18, they have the right, no matter what their mental ability is, to be like, I don't want to be here.
Even if the caretaker goes into their house and takes care of them.
Even if they're schizophrenic, even if they're full blown on pills, they have the right to be an adult, at least in California.
I just couldn't imagine living life and just all of a sudden a neurological strike happens and you wake up or you have a stroke or something just hits you wrong and your life has changed forever. And it happens every day with people that, you know, we don't know about and that are not high profiled, but hopefully they're learning something from this experience that they're having with her. But it is, Andrea, you're right. It's awful. I couldn't imagine just your life degrading like that. And eventually she won't know who she is if it's neurological like that.
My grandma had Alzheimer's, and I watched the strongest person on earth become one of the most ornery. Yeah. I'm telling you, my grandmother was the sweetest woman on earth. She would cough her pills. When she passed away, me and my mom went through every couch. We're like, found another one. Like my grandma, she fooled us all because she was the sweet old lady. And she was like, I don't trust none of y'all. She was doing these, like, you know, because she was not happy. She had to move.
So she was doing what my dress is. She was giving the finger. Actually, it's going to be your cape someday.
I'm going to make both sides elephant ears. Bam.
I don't know if it's long enough.
I'll add on to it.
Yeah, you'll have to add on to it because I made it shorter than my other skirts.
I've learned when I make those cape hoodies, those capelet hoodies, I have to combine two things of lining. Mm-hmm. You know, so I have it down to a science.
Well, now you'll know my true size because you'll get my dress.
That was my mom in 2014. Working, driving, called and told me she felt like she had a migraine and she was going to bed early. I called my aunt to go check on her, took her to the hospital. Yeah. Exactly. It was like, well, my grandma was the same way. But also, she was 95. Mm-hmm. Like all the time, my mom will say, like, oh, I'm like, she cooks all the time because she doesn't want that skill to disappear. But my grandma was 95 years old when that skill disappeared. You know, that's a full life. I agree with Sheila. She probably had a nervous breakdown and took advantage. This is what happens when you lose control and let someone have too much control of your life. Yeah. I agree. Did you get even more tan?
Maybe.
How come you get more?
Am I darker than you now?
Huh?
Am I darker than you now?
No, you gotta. If you are, you'd be on that My Strange Addiction episode.
No, I know.
And for the record, yikes. Get a dog, get a goldfish. I'm just saying.
No, I don't think my full tan set in on Saturday. Because it was the same day that I went. So Yeah. And I was just like, you know what? I'm not wearing makeup today. People think I'm tired. Let them think I'm tired.
I'm tired. If I told you how many hours sleep I got, you'd be like,
you
go
did tell me how many hours sleep you got last night.
It's a mess. I'm a mess. And then it's going to take me a minute to wind down from all this caffeine I had.
Yeah.
I have a feeling, though, my biggest problem with sleeping is getting there. Because I'll do a million things to avoid just laying down.
Okay, so how can we get rid of those a million things?
I'm just going to go. I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go lay down after this.
Yeah, put on some white noise canceling headphones, wrap up like a burrito, say goodnight.
I've been falling asleep too. What have I been falling asleep to? It's like right here. Oh, what is it? Petticoat Junction.
Oh, yeah.
Old Uncle Joe moving kind of slow at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
Oh, do you get like on a playlist and let it just play the playlist? Because like I try to do that, like especially when I take naps and things, like I'll put my noise canceling headphones on so people and dogs don't bother me because Flash doesn't know how to leave me alone some days. And then all of a sudden it'll stop and it'll go to a commercial and then it'll just stop. So do you have it like a playlist set up where it's just
that is the only way you can watch things continuing?
Yeah.
In a continuing way, because YouTube has got rid of autoplay. I don't care what anyone says. That the buttons there, but they have gotten rid of autoplay.
That's what I used to have, autoplay.
Oh, I hate it because they'll show you the commercial after the thing, but they won't show you the next thing. And I obsessively listen to music because if I didn't have music in my life, I would be in the loony bin. And so I'm obsessively listening to music, and it'll be a commercial and stop. Then I have to come walking back over to my phone when I would like have danced all the way across the house, you know.
Yeah.
It's frustrating. No, I miss the old YouTube where you had to turn it off or that thing would just go around and around. It was gonna go on the, on a rodeo. I miss that.
Can I tell you something? So I watch your stream on my school account.
Yeah.
And I use my school account on my big screen monitor. So I appear, you appear, like, and it's just like my so-called life and like whatever thumbnail. And so all my kids are asking, like, who's that? What is that? And I'm like, oh, nothing. No. We don't. And so I'm quickly trying to get to like number rock so we can do our math thing. But I have to try to figure that out because like I'll start playing, your stuff in the morning, or like when I'm on break, I'll listen to our old stream to see what we talked about because I miss things. And yeah, so I just don't want 10-year-olds in here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, when you grow up, kid, come back.
I know, that's what I tell them.
You grow up beard, you can hang out with old Uncle Sewing.
I don't know if they understand, but it's okay.
I am so sorry, Cynthia. I am so sorry. I had that same experience. Yeah, you need to find a playlist. That's the only way they'll let it run nowadays. I miss the old YouTube where you could it was uncontrolled. It would just go and go until you turned it off.
Because that's what I need to start doing. I think that listening to the whole house move, I could not sleep last night. Like I'm laying in bed. It's like 12:30. I was like, I need to go to sleep. Like, why can't I go to? I'm just laying there, just staring at my ceiling.
I hate that.
I refuse to get on the phone. I'm like, I'm not going to look at my phone. I'm not going to look at my phone because I know I just get on and start watching things again. But
I often play this one song and repeat when I go to sleep. The beat and chords just do it for me. I think I listened to it more than anything else on Spotify last year. I love that. When they'll say, you listened to this song 797 times. I love that. Yeah. My autoplay works on YouTube Premium. Of course, you got to pay for it, though. See? Andrea, autocorrect and I are locked in a duel. We hate each other.
Does YouTube ask you once a week to go premium? Like it's usually like Sunday night, Monday morning? Do you get that like little pop up?
It asks me almost every 5th time I open my phone.
Yeah. It's
like,
crazy.
hey, you live here. Hey, you're on this all the time. Hey, you want better service, and they'll tell me what I'll get with premium and everything. The only thing I don't want to do is I have my account saved in a couple computers. It resets everything when you do that. So I'd have to reset all my computers.
My phone thought I was sick this weekend.
What's that?
My phone said, "Are you sick?" Because it gave me my my watch hours, and it breaks it down, and it goes, "You were only on YouTube for 3 hours this weekend," and I'm like, "Oh." So, that's all I watched this whole weekend. I stayed off of it.
And mine's like, "You're sick. You've been on YouTube for 300 hours."
I really tried to disconnect yesterday, and
I need to learn how to do that.
Yeah, just sometimes I had a migraine all day yesterday. I think just being out in the heat and not being hydrated on Saturday. I woke up with a migraine. I had to go grocery shopping. I was seeing double, and I went to bed and then I went back to bed when I got home and woke up at 6, watched a football game and went back to bed again. I was out of it all day yesterday.
I totally get that.
Yeah.
I know Massive Attack. I gotta go look at I think I have them on a t-shirt. I gotta go find that. There's a t-shirt with a bunch of bands on a festival I went to a long time ago. You don't pay for premium? Or you do?
You don't have to pay for it. Where are you getting your premium from, Denise?
I was about to say, do you have to pay for premium?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. And here's my thing. I pay for Netflix, name it. ESPN, Paramount Plus. I opened up my ESPN and Spiders came out and they're like, "Oh, sorry, we live here. Sorry." And they walked out because it had been however long, because they don't show the playoffs on ESPN. So however long the playoffs have been until now, I haven't opened it.
I asked the spouse, I go, "Where's my hockey channel?" Because the Canes were on today.
Oh, yeah.
They were blacked out. I couldn't get a hold of them. We VPN'd all these other places. We could not jerry rig anything in order to get the Canes on. So we had to stream it from our phones. And I was so upset looking at it on a 2-inch screen.
That's one thing that bothers me about my Paramount Plus account. It will not let me put it on anything else. And if I do, it charges my credit card.
Yeah. I only have it on this TV right here.
That's so whoever programmed Paramount Plus, that is evil. I should be able to have it like Netflix. I have Netflix in 75 different devices. You can walk on any device in my house, hit that Netflix button, and it'll say, "Are you William?" All you have to say is yes.
But I'm waiting for Blood of My Blood to finish. Actually, yeah, so that I can cancel Stars until Outlander comes on. But I have another episode of Blood of My Blood. Oh, I can't. You need to watch that with me. You'd love it.
I do need a new show. I started watching Tulsa King just because I needed a new show.
I really think that we could talk about the kilts. I'm not trying to get you in it. But I'd love to talk about the kilt.
I'm down. I just need a giant saber to toss.
Oh, we'll get you a saber. Big. I wonder, was it 8 yards of fabric we need?
Some insane amount, because you gotta pleat it and then wrap it.
Yeah. You have a good belt?
Brand new. Because my other one was only 24 years old.
I'm gonna go to that new fabric place. It looks just like the flea market that you go to. It seriously does. And it said fabric by the yard, $5 a yard. And we're gonna see if I can get a discount and see if I can go, this is who I am. This is what we're doing with it. It's gonna go on I'll talk about you.
Hey, some people actually love that.
Yeah. see if I can coax him into like a little discount or two.
I'm so sorry. What show are we talking about?
Oh, we were talking about a couple shows.
No, I have Sudafed brain. I'm watching a bunch of different things, and I can't find it. I almost bought The Hobbit again because I want to watch Return of the King. That used to be when I lived in Portland. Return of the King was my fall asleep movie. I'd put on the 5-hour version and pass out to it. Something your voice sounds like. Oh, Tulsa King. I just started Tulsa King. But they brought it back. Sylvester Stallone is an ex-gangster who moves to Tulsa. He's did a bunch of time. I don't want to. I honestly, if I describe it, I almost give it away.
Yeah, and it's okay.
But for his age, like he can still throw hands. Arnold Schwarzenegger looks like he doesn't look like Arnold used to, but we all age.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna get into Twin Peaks. I'm on episode 3. We're gonna do this.
Sometimes your voice sounds like Mr. Big on Wayne's World.
Yes.
It's been so long since I've had a nose cold.
I'm sorry you had fun.
Maybe that's why I am still wearing my coat.
It looks good on you.
Yes, there is a season 2. And thank you, Twitty McTwin.
I would tell you to put it on my side of the closet, but I don't want to take it away from you.
You can't carry your side of the closet.
Well, we won't know.
My offer still stands. Whatever you can carry out, that will be the most viral thing ever because you'll be dragging yourself. I didn't know tweed was so heavy. One of 2 coats. Dude, I made a hoodie. One hoodie I made, it's like almost 30 pounds. The jacket and the hoodie, it's almost 30 pounds.
I've been working out. I did 2 push-ups today and a sit-up.
I watched every episode, Sheila, of Twin Peaks.
Yeah, he did.
You better start doing some Olympic training for Tweed, man. Tweed ain't no joke.
Ooh. I guess I'll wear pants tomorrow and I'll do some planks and stuff with the kids.
Like this is light. This is probably like 4 or 5 pounds.
Road to California, here I come.
Need to watch season 2.
I'll have enough time to road to California. I'm just gonna stop by your house.
Okay, but you say that, and then we're gonna have to. The next is gonna be like you're gonna be given an interview from the emergency room. So I broke my ankle.
William, carry me. I can't walk.
Let me know when you get to season 2. I'll start watching along with you. I will, Cynthia. I will. I needed a new show, so I just clicked, and I plan on watching the new Matlock with Kathy Bates.
Oh, is it a reboot?
I haven't gone into it yet, but she says that she's Matlock, so I think it's a reboot.
Okay.
I watched all the old school Matlocks.
Yeah, so have I. So it's just like, it better be just as good.
Oh. Well, because it was always on TV.
I can't hear you. Sorry.
Oh. Oh. No, I had to blow my nose.
Yeah.
Oh man. Just watched Angel. Reminds me of Helter Skelter. I would have nightmares in 30 minutes of sleep. I've been watching that. Do you know I have the weirdest dreams? And when I used to watch Walking Dead,
oh yeah,
every Sunday I would have a post-apocalyptic dream. I had a dream that Carol and I were walking through my old high school, the same school my son goes through now, and we were looking for supplies. And in my dream, I was like, "This is dumb."
I remember you telling me that story.
Oh, it traumatized me. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm dreaming about people on TV." It has nothing to do with any show. Tulsa King season 1 was pretty good. I was watching for $2 for a while. Then I found YouTube live streams. YouTube is deep. The television community, they're out there. You just have to find them.
I found another sewist today.
Is it the person you promoted? Is it the person you just recently promoted?
No, I haven't promoted her at all. I found her like maybe 13 minutes before you told me that you were in the stream. So I was watching her. She was doing a live. It's the first time I've seen her, and I don't know anybody else. I clicked on her chat and I didn't recognize anybody's name. So she's new to me. But I didn't say hi. I was just lurking because I was trying to figure out what she was all about.
I'm like that too, though.
Yeah.
That's like even tonight when people I'm subscribed to that I haven't seen in my chat, I'm like, yay, you found my channel. But YouTube. Well, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. No, I'm rambling. I don't feel good.
Today.
I rewatched Mona's.
Mm-hmm.
I was awake for a little bit of it, but like I need some sleep, so I was trying to force myself to go back to sleep.
Let me go back to my history, Sheila.
Who is it? Oh man, I'm gonna sleep so good tonight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let this short ride out because every night I've been sewing. I need to like sit down. I'm gonna chain my feet down and make a video. I need to make a video. Twin, I know it's weird. Just yell at me and say, William, make a video. I need Stephanie to tell me she doesn't care and that I need to make a video.
Okay. I'll be nice.
No nice.
No.
No, I need to make a video.
Who in the world do you think you are? No, hold on. I can't. Hold on. I got to find the stream again because I was like, got off. Why aren't you making videos?
I don't know, ma'am. I don't know. I'm having too much fun sewing.
You have broke my bubble. Do you know how, like, when I told you it was a year of the curve and then you got all big and bad and then all of a sudden I didn't make any curves for about 6 months?
Puffy McRooster.
Well, you've been telling me you're going to do a fabric haul for the last 2 weeks. And I don't see you've been doing a fabric haul. You got nothing coming at me. I was excited to wake up this morning and see a jacket. I want to see something else. I want that.
Whoa!
What are you doing?
Whoa! That camera's messed up. There's my fabric haul. Right here. Okay. This is my fabric haul.
But I can't see it.
Why are my cameras so laggy?
No. It looks like you're a robot. Oh, you're missing your cowboy hat. It's like a cake.
That's how that is. I have so much tweet. It is not even funny how much tweet.
Pinky promise. You're going to make a video before Wednesday's live.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No straight face.
Yeah, sure. You betcha.
Sure, you betcha. What are you, Irish now?
Yeah, you betcha. No, I'm from Minnesota, don't you know? I'm from Minnesota, don't you know?
Yeah. So are you going to make a video?
Yes. It's going to be long. No, it's going to be long because it's just, And I have every coat I've made since my last video. And we're like 10 coats. We're like something crazy. So I need to show up all the stuff I've made too.
I won't bother you.
It's going to be an hour. Like this video is going to be a 2-hour, what I've done in the past month, the movie.
Can I do the voiceover?
Like in a wildlife film? Yes. He is now coming back from his third nap.
If you give me the script, I'll do it.
Oh, he's eating again. This is 11Z's, even though it's 10:30.
It is now 10:30 at night. Ladies, if you get a binocular, you can see that it actually has diamonds on the jacket.
Why is he making a bacon and egg sandwich at 2:30 in the morning?
There he goes again.
That reminds me. I have Eggos.
Lego my Eggo? Eggo?
I use them. I'll make a bacon sandwich with Eggos.
Yeah.
Because I don't have time for eating things individually. Never watched that show.
Where is she? Okay, where did I watch her on? Now I got to figure out if I was on my school channel or if I was on my.
I do that with
With
my
us.
work phone. All of my phones have different personalities. Every single one of my phones are subscribed to different things.
Yes, it all depends on what I'm on.
Like my work phone is nothing but business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I try to keep it just educational on my school account. It's crazy.
Do you know, we're on day 1 of me and my new clip, and I miss having my OtterBox clip. Thank you for everybody telling me I should just get a new clip, and I did.
Yeah.
Well, I got a whole new case. It makes my phone look all nice compared to how my other one was. Poor guy. This case, I've had this case for like 5 or 6 years. I wonder if this will fit my son's phone. He won't want it.
You said that was 12, right?
11. I thought it was a 12. It's an 11.
But your phone is an 11. Yeah.
My work phone is a 12. They're the same size. They're the same phone.
It's so weird that they don't fit, but thank you iPhone. Apple.
I don't know why, but it's all on me because, and that's another thing. Someone told me because at my job, we have IT people.
Mm-hmm.
And they're the ones I call, and I'm like, I'm at Sprint, and I'm like, what's our code? What's our code?
Give me the code. I need the info.
Oh, there's this one word I can't say. When I say that, it's free phone. Because the company, like when they type it in, they're like, what kind of phone would you like? Because my company's paying for it. So they're always like real nice after that. I miss old T-Mobile. Whenever I'd pay my bill on time, they would give me incentives. But they don't do that anymore.
Mm-mm.
I miss the old. I used to put Nutella on Eggos and fold them in half for my son. We called them Choco Waffle.
Oh.
I don't care what anyone says. I will. I love Nutella.
There's a glitch on YouTube.
So for real, it won't do filters. Like, I'm not kidding you. I never send feedback. I want this color to be on my short. It's not there. Like, I want them to see how bright this really is, you know?
Yeah.
It drove me last night. Oh, it drove me crazy. Let me see if I can do it now. Let's do it live on YouTube.
When I was looking at the history, it doesn't do lives. It does everything else that I was watching, but it won't give me the history of my lives that I was watching.
Let's see. Edit. Oh, whoops. I have to go back. All right, we're going to edit this, and I'm going to show you that it's not letting me edit.
Okay. Oh, I like some of your transitions too. They were new.
I'm trying out new stuff. Okay. So there's me. There are my filters. Oh, hold on. Let's go. See? Bam. Couldn't load effect.
Huh.
So whenever you hit filters, at least on mine, it's been like this for over 24 hours.
Oh.
But first world problems.
Yeah.
Twinny McTwin, we've got her on Jupiter twice.
Yes, boss,
We've saved the world today.
Did we? Just one stitch at a time.
Like the hourglass through the sands of time. These are the days of our life. And Sheila, I'm about to go make a Choco Taco right now. That actually sounds amazing. I have all the ingredients.
Yes.
Oh, man. When I have a cold, I get crazy cravings. I'm crazy. I'm craving waffles and pancakes together right now.
Oh, I found her.
Yeah. Charles.
No, that's not who I was watching. Nope, that's not who I was watching.
I know all about Elder Skelter and all that. And I wasn't around for that.
Do you want to know something? I was yesterday days old. Actually, no. Saturday day old when I realized there's filters on the shorts, and then I could change the way that my shorts looked. So now I'm like, I can make myself even look prettier.
I like that initial because it just makes it a little bit brighter. I just like that because I want people to see this. This is why I made the short more for the pattern and less than the jacket, you know.
Can you change the filter throughout the short? That's gonna be my next question for someone.
I don't think so, but I haven't got that deep into it.
So if I want black and white pictures, I should just make them black and white when I'm making the photos.
Yes, because it's not guaranteed that the filters will be working.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened to my camera. I'm gonna solve that mystery after the stream.
What is she eating?
The Nutella with Eggos.
Oh, I can't have that. That's so sad.
That I used to drink Ovaltine as a kid too. Well, that was because everyone called me skinny. My grandma wasn't here, but I liked it.
I need you to eat one for me because I can't have stuff like that. I'll die.
Yourself look like a clown.
Oh no, girl. No.
I need to know when your birthday is.
This week.
What day though?
Thursday. The 25th.
You're gonna have a jamboree
with me, myself, and I.
I know, but that's not a streaming day.
You gonna come on with me?
Yeah, you need your people. They need to praise you on your birthday. Are you kidding me? I get so depressed on my birthday. Live streaming I've live streamed for the past couple years of my birthday. It's softened the blow.
This is the thing is, I am not a good host. I'm a good co-host.
Just open it up and I'll walk in there and read the chat and talk.
Okay, you promise?
I'll be there. It's your birthday. Okay.
Pinky promise?
In all directions, okay?
Oh.
Yes. So, you and Sheila's daughter have the same birthday.
Oh, great. You're like number 15. I know. My birthday is very popular.
I have the same birthday. Live stream. I have the same birthday as Ronald Reagan, Bob Marley. I'm going to sneeze.
But I'm going to let everyone know it's not going to be an early stream. God bless you.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's going to be
a 7:50.
Yeah, your time stream because I'm not going any earlier than that.
Okay.
It's just it doesn't work with my schedule now that I am.
We'll bring a breakfast.
I am a late owl with people.
I don't know how to live stream, but I'll host a party for you. You have to be there with us, Cynthia.
Your comments. Oh, Cynthia, you are invited. You are an honorary guest on the stream, girlfriend.
I think it's also Alicia's birthday.
Oh, amazing. Alicia, the quilt, she's quilting something. I can't remember.
Oh, man. That's how I know I'm sick. I am super sneezy. Man, I didn't want to be that dwarf, but I am. I am sneezy. I will be playing the part of Sneezy this evening.
So can I have a double birthday then?
Hey, yeah. It's your party. You can cry if you want to.
I'm going to be a double digit, like the same number, twice.
You can divide by yourself and everything.
Divide by myself. Divide, yeah.
Like a seahorse.
I
was thinking more math, but cellular mitosis is cool too.
Can I be an amoeba?
Technically, if you go far back enough, we all were.
We are.
That's one of my favorite jokes. Are you kidding me? I love telling that joke. When people are arguing, you walk up to them and you say, if you go back far enough, there's some amoeba getting an argument for splitting in two. Get over it.
If you make a video, I'll finish the silverback.
I'm sliding in. You say that. Let me slide. I'm sliding in.
When have I ever not held to my truth with this?
You have. Silverback. I forgot about.
You are a silverback.
I am.
You are
Sliding
the
in.
main primate.
Mammalian. Excuse me. We prefer mammalian. For those of us who accept who we are. For those of us who know where we came from instead of thinking we were dropped off by a bunch of hand wavy hoopy doopty. But that's another speech for a different day.
Oh.
And I'm going to do a bunch of hand wavy stuff.
I wasn't going to do a stream on my birthday because that would be 5 streams for me this week. And I didn't want to like push that on you.
Let's do it. It's your birthday. It's different. It's your birthday.
Oh.
Let's cram like it's the finals week. Too bad we all don't have VR headsets. We can party on there. I have a VR headset in my house that's not used anymore. I keep on threatening I'm going to take it.
The Oculus? Yeah.
But my son, I don't miss him being on that either.
There's some amazing games, though, that you can play on it. That's for physical activity. So I think it's beneficial for some kids that just don't get anything. But
that is true. He does the boxing thing, and he's sweating bullets when he's done. And he's boxing someone like in Russia or or like across the planet.
Yeah.
All right. We will be back at it on Wednesday. My voice may be back. It may not. I might just be holding up tight at that point.
It sounds better right now than it did earlier.
It's the tea. It's the tea. But I'm stressing it because I'm talking over the paint.
Oh, don't.
We're almost done. And plus, it's the amount of caffeine and Tylenol and stuff I've taken, too.
Well, thank you so much for a great stream.
We'll be back at it on Wednesday. I hope everybody has a great evening. Seriously, thank you so much for hanging out. Seriously. Instead of my usual fluff, we'll be back at it because I am sick. And I feel another sneeze coming, too. Oh, excuse me. So, like I always say, first off, thank you. Sincerely, thank you. But like I always say, reinforce your seams, be yourself, and we will definitely see you next time. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you